Yare yo, yare yes. Obi benya one fi yare. Yamfa yare nso nye nipa. Sichire yare ni no. Sickness can determine the last straw of your life. Ladies and gentlemen, friends and loved ones, supporters of our foundation, the CL Foundation for Health, Diabetes and Asthma and Cerebral Palsy. We are knocking at your doors, knocking at your pocket, knocking at your emotions. Support me and my team to support people living with diabetes, asthma, and cerebral palsy. Your donations are welcome on 862-215-200.
Social media, I don't talk about for business. I don't pass me say you got to say protocol. Me touch now. As I say, you got TikTok this one. Oh, yeah, your money will put only 2 million as what you know, and yet you must
Yanko Dina.
Okay, yentie nia.
Yama me Dina.
Asamwa ekai. Yede Ladima ema.
He came to your life for the purpose of so you didn't see the ball. Now she saw the Yamisamino. Ever done no, a boy. Now, what I hear no, what you mean? I they were sorry. I must say that we are also for some persons. All our videos are Canino, Eddie Sicato, but I mean, Dana Samadi, Emma Sosa. Emma so one who call Nasaria or 2 Sika and so on about what sort of Sabia or 2 Sika goes soon. What about your mind? I feel be a say when you're Gamake. I was say a woman answered me or see you and say our ear. Ye me penny there come. Uncle any twice could be Any people told you 2 years chance that you walk.
Vandali.
A 2 years to you. Then you're so very uncle for fear because maybe I will know. May ban him to moving. Maybe I will use it. Sisrama for some like way more. Or say Hannah Sisrama Dana Samati. Or see the other. Or she will be a million.
More beef than
I am there to be was a fruit crab by and Yanas.
more beef that
A fruit and then no was anyone who may road. Ladima.
It was and a down
as a Chinese Runda.
Nabisama,
Runda La Boma, they say.
A beach.
Runda. 1 to Runda Liar. 1 to Runda Liar. Or the Maya. Yeah, or the Maya Runda.
So, my birthday wishes we quickly call. Happy blessed birthday, and call Kwame in Chroma Asari. UK Manchester where if we win bear makwabna AJ Asario and Afe Gina almost say they love you very very much. Age with massive grace. Afe birthday kesi pa enkoma Farida na ye ni Farida na ye juma wa ekome pacho Farida etu screen so na say kra no worry fe wedding no jai na nya sem ketwa Farida we if we mini rule so ya ma awoda pa we love you very very much. Age with massive grace.
On go for now, my said I'm a issue or Michelle Masna. Manchester.
Counselor now.
Yep. I say, the matters of the heart in our April or letter would send you know, no near my counselor. That was my expert advice. But a packet near Mana near packet who a McKen's travel luggage. They were unbreakable suitcases, anti Bomodia. Say who pack your near man, I say who to quite quack worry, Uza suitcase, Miss Anima. To original one precursor, now no, what's set here for life. There were 10 striking, beautiful colors. It's been away in Facebook for just a tribute. There's a small 5 years warranty. That's them there were on say, what toy and bags need now one cry and I said, Tema, important baby, yeah, delivery mouth free. Untiashi. Open business means why you're afraid. Ebewa bags ni bi no akoton na wenya so mfaso. In fact, the car di shemu no bags near 4 about million mfaso from 50 to 100% on your return. And you know, friends see an asset ubetimi asend a WhatsApp message over 0534 369 525 0534 369 525. Market suitcases, profitability in every journey. All right, yeah, I'm near Councillor George Luttrot Ewoka.
Sebo.
Councillor Akwaba.
Sebo ya no aboko de.
No ye pa.
Bibi adedi.
Nyame adom.
Na
Now so
nyame adom. Ya nyamba embrewa mienu ya mboy.
oh, from embrewa.
Oh, there is someone.
Oh,
So nyaba bawa.
But it's if you're your best one.
Abris wide.
To be a nefi.
And abri wide. Ubi a nyakata.
But on
your can't correct here until omu yedeng.
Someone in another.
Omu a man paying for an answer.
And yenyama a man penny for me. No me yambewa mienu. Oba penny ya wine.
Not in our force yard your mashabri wakati.
Now why nyambewa?
I saw Yako Krans winning.
Me akwakra.
Who saw Yako Kran and I said,
Me akwa gumi saying.
Yako Kran.
And to whom is saying?
You'll be a when you
And to whom is saying?
Into when you
Use one word to greet me.
when you
Many of you now one of your own and fee. Nipa nia or the nyan in efi.
still now.
Well, because Dana someone you ni age ni yeni. And Cecilia Mafo. Honestly, ni age ni yeni. But Dana dear. A da obe announcing the age no ye machine. Because ni hususa.
Now they only me age.
Age no a day say be announce because my permission.
But you know
But minimum age. Minimum age. So what's your minimum age? Yes.
Okay.
And obvious say it's alleged soldier once. I not alleged. And you do age you are twice affect. But so be near at this age. Now utmi a proud soldier once a day. And you normal. A mental deficiency. Because growing up, twice bathing is essential, especially in this part of our world. Oh, American answer once, I will understand to an extent. Even that is subjective. Yeah, and to say you are bad than somewhere. Yeah, oba penny also on your when you oba penny than somewhere. Titibrim or hima than somewhere. You are once a day. And so I'm called PI, there's a problem. And I mean, because I allege, but I no kind idea.
But how does that affect their psychology?
Oh, I mean, bathing, rewind the track. Why do people on the streets hardly bath and we see them having a lot of deviant behavior? So people who don't bath,
no, but does that contribute to their behavior?
Oh yeah. Because is
it backed by research?
You see, it's like you leave and I tell you, so but when you go home, brush your teeth when you wake up in the morning twice. Is it normal? To be reminded at your age,
No.
So well, make sure you bath before you come. Is it normal?
No.
So when they begin to tell you bath before you come, it means that there's a disorder. So it's a mental deficiency in growth. Okay. Do you understand?
Okay.
So if it's true and it's not a joke, then she needs help. 0277 609 644. It's her choice to pick the number or not.
It's on your number.
No, but this is for special service. Okay. She has a number, but she might not know that this thing she said needs an assistance. I hope you get where I'm coming from. Now, based on these statements, Prophet Ujaba, my advice I gave him was if he likes, he should take. So if he doesn't like, he shouldn't take. Because we don't know what God told him before he took the action he's taking. But I repeat, if you live in a glass house,
don't throw stones.
When they throw stones at you, don't throw them back. Pack them to build a defense. I want to remind him he's alone. And the empire he's building if he lives in the empire alone, he will crash with the empire. Prophet Ojaba should know that he is alone. Why am I saying that? Say no krese o wonkrofo ebonechi doma. Enye diomo kan hallelujah. Nyani pakasako. But there are people that can defend his ministry, whether he's wrong or right, that his empire is secured. But as long as he keeps talking, which nobody can stop him from talking, he might make a mistake. Ecclesiastes chapter 7, 21 and 22. It says, if you listen to the words in town, you'll be told that even your servant is cursing you.
And Timami Famkochi.
Ecclesiastes chapter 7.
And Sama amount for
we Obeka, but we if to say, hey, Yanko Tibi, Echo Fatu Sumaina,
Ecclesiastes
chapter 7.
Chapter 7.
Ecclesiastes no kind of. How can Ecclesiastes? What's it?
Ecclesiastes.
No, and just only pronunciation is a gap teeth. Well, you know these people, they are good at licking and sucking the nipple. Yeah, but I mean, yeah, it's a gift. Like if you had to mess own, you know, it's a gift.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a gift.
Yeah,
This gap teeth.
Ecclesiastes.
What did I also can? Also can.
Bianca.
Watch chapter 7. Oh, so can yes, okay, good. Chapter 7, verse 21 and 22. A simple thing. He might be reacting because of he listening and not focusing. How do you use the pulpit to address such a girl? It's one of the most useless things all the men of God are using. Any man of God that has stood has used his pulpit to have a discussion on this Ojaba issue is in trouble.
Prophet Odro.
I mean, Prophet Odro is fond of that.
Angelo Bini.
He is, as for being what he did, is the most useless thing any human being should do.
Oh,
yes, I'm telling you. When I watched the video, I was very, very upset with him because when they tried him with all these things, remember, when they tried him with all these things, I was the only person who was standing against what he was doing. The fact that he did wrong doesn't escalate or doesn't give somebody the access to do the same thing. Until you know, now I say, where see ya? I mean, you don't say this. I mean, is he okay? Is he okay? You don't do this. I mean, anybody who is trying to get at Ojaba on their pulpit and their altar has created a problem for the altar.
Hey.
Oh, yes. How dare you, including Prophet Ojaba, to have such a discussion? Sunday service, church members have come for you to give them food for the week, and you take that moment to discuss issues concerning what is going on.
So someone like Prophet Kofi Odro, not the two, not just the two members.
He could give an advice, but not the incident of Ojaba. No. There are more scriptures that are more better to be used than Ojaba's case.
So we are more relatable.
No, this is not relatable because he has not understood the full story. In the case of Jesus' story in the Bible, it was a complete story. Have you really, really taken time to know that everybody is saying what they know? So where's the truth? Obia wa address Ojaba or not sorry, then will be correct. They don't have anything to say in church. Well, all too mindful.
Assembly to we into careful.
And why no more to the phone?
The members.
And the members are prophet in the team. Not to the home. You're busy at any home. There are some issues that are not church members' issue. There are issues that is within the pastorate. Okay. So you don't discuss with members. I am a pastor. There are issues that no matter how I love my wife, I will never speak in front of her. There are church matters that I never. If there's a phone call that will come when my wife is there, I won't discuss. Are you aware that when your husband is a pastor, for example, me, I'm here, and we're having a discussion, and Rosie was speaking before I came, and whatever Rosie said was correct. But when I came in, I was answering, I answered, and my answer seems to be wrong. Are you aware Rosie is supposed to raise her hand and say that I start with my husband, whatever I said was wrong. His one is correct. Yes, that is what it means to be a master registered slave. Okay. For you to have the guts to be a master's registered slave, these are some of the things.
Okay.
But you have wives.
Mrs. Anna.
So you know. So you have wives who want to challenge.
Okay.
So there are protocols in this thing. So I'm saying that any pastor who thinks they have an advice for Ojaba, I don't fight them. But if they don't have opportunity like me on my social media handle or on radio, they don't need to waste church members' time to discuss Ojaba.
Okay.
Who are they advising?
Church members.
And I'm saying that the category of discussion is pastoral level. So what is church member doing around that area?
But pastors are serving church members.
They are what?
They're serving church.
So can a servant be higher than a master?
No.
So a pastor is serving church member, is a master to the church members. We should stop that thing that we are all servants. Nonsense. For the way. We stop those preaching. We are not the same. And we are all civil servants. Is John Dramama, the president of the republic, is he a civil servant? Yes. But are we the same?
No.
So when you discuss Ojaba in your church, what do you get?
Oh.
And two are down. When I also show you, your pama tradition crofo. Me see your pama tradition crofo. Me would you now quati. Etimisi scripture nam the mouth. So would pay attention to, yes. If you pay attention, just scripture here. If you pay attention, ube shock you say, obi a wo hwa na wo boa no yesi odi watem. I still want to repeat.
Ekofato so ne yenkan no bia enti ase.
Ecclesiastes 7.
Ecclesiastes 7.
Let's keep the correct one.
I said, do not pay attention to every word people say.
Thank you.
Or you may hear your servant cursing you.
That's all.
That's right.
You know in your heart that many
For
times.
you know in your heart that many times you yourself have cursed others.
It's a simple statement for them who are addressing Ojaba on their pulpit. If Ojaba is your friend, Prophet Ojaba is your friend, call him. If he takes, yes. If he doesn't take, that's okay. But using the time to preach God's word, to address the cases going on with another prophet, lions eating, and we are not defending Ojaba or we are not defending the girl, but there's an empire that the girl has broken into. If Prophet Ojaba has raped this girl, I will force to pull him down.
But what it says, I say, me and Tino go for bay or say 30,
About Prophet 30, sorry, I'm wine. Oh, shit. Those things, tell him, those things, no, it's the list.
You go for 30.
So let me ask you. I use myself as an example. This is me who have done it. Rosie is my church member. A week before this story came, I laid hands on her. She had a healing. I gave her the opportunity. She has traveled. What I've done for her, she was standing in the microphone testifying to the people what God has used me, Ojaba, for. Then within that time, this story is about 2 years, 4 years, 5 years, 3 years ago. So when the incident happened, God was still using him for me. Then I said, because of what has happened, I'm working out. You don't deserve to be in that church.
We
are wine.
Church member.
They are broken.
This Prophet Ojaba should be happy that these roof rats are leaving the church.
Like seriously.
Oh, shit. And this people, when if you know their pictures, don't receive them in your church.
And comforted in
listen to me. The man we are holding that he's done a wrong thing did this thing a long time ago. Is that not it? And whilst he has done this, God has still used him to do a lot in your life. You have received communion from the same man. Then you hear this that he has done before, and you say, based on what people are saying he has done, you are leaving the church. Are you a member of the church?
That's what I'm doing.
And it was here, you are sick. That's why I repeat to Ojaba that. Prophet Ojaba, hear me. You have nobody around you. The empire you are building, you have nobody around you. Jesus walked with the people, fed them. When he got to the word and they were hungry, some came because of their food. Some are in your church because of what you give them. Some are in the church because you're giving them capital. Some are in the church because you have helped them to rent. And that is why they are there. So when issues like this happen, they will let you know that they are not there for you, they are going. This should not break the heart of Ojaba. Rather, he should focus on his assignment as a man of God, focus and continue preaching. He should not address this issue on his pulpit again. I want to repeat to Prophet Ojaba that he should stop discussing this. Otherwise, he will lose track and lose focus. He is Dr. Prophet Ojaba. I agree. God has called him. I agree. But if he doesn't take care, he can be derailed. He can lose focus. And for the rest of the brethren speaking, like Bishop Daddy Obinim and the rest, 1, 2 in Kumasi speaking, I want to assist them. Another one be what Kumasi be kind. Edi attempt say so far. Oh, they are sorry, sky ego compare, but nyambe tiaka and all lose stock. Please. That's what Sky is saying. Yeah, that's what Sky is saying. I want to cancel 1 CD collection.
Na say kikabu mu.
Yeah, now we kikabu ahina. What was sorry for 4 years. Who see the mark? Most of you, the money you give to God. I closed from church and was a guy who came to me and said that he is his birthday. And I said, wow, I want to give you something. How much offering did you give first? The first offering. I say 5 cedis. I say, this is your birthday gift. I say, oh, no. I say, I am touched to give you back what you gave to God first at your first offering. He gave 5 cedis in the church. And this is a leader. Now the birthday, the remember the 5 Ghana, just 5 Ghana got told them. But you want to give 4 Ghana to God. Now one lady.
Counselor, what would be your advice to a young girl?
Which one?
Lady.
I've told her that when you touch an empire, you bleed. At times we don't see it. It becomes internal bleeding.
So I apologize.
This is not her first sin. I have a track record of her apologizing once to other prophets with their same action.
Oh, okay. I saw for you pass.
She looks sumptuous, edible. So she's been eating. The fact that they are eating and you keep apologizing, be careful.
I get you.
I say be careful because your constant apology could become cancerous to you. Nobody knows what causes cancer. It's like fibroid. We only remove it and do histopathology to see whether we have removed the right thing. Or what histopathology? The history. Not a history pathology, but the history of what has come. Histopathology. And the American said, my advice for her is
so I can say if we pass the Matuasi.
How do you tell? Now, Miss Bebe can't say I'm not carrying trouble. Matuasi. Some can't say no. But say Josh Lai, be see on Fubio. Ofrana otariana why
Odum nija.
Esan say nyame gusu di ni adwuma o nanso nipa person mo say na me catch omo nyina say Ecclesiastes 7:21 and 22. Even you are cursing people in your heart. So be careful. Asofo amaba yes munyonko so hwe foma munsua ka na sorry man egu ho no omo bi ampa mo asem o prophet Oduro sorry ba ampa wasem me catch obi ni nkrofo no ampa wasem. Okay, and you be careful. Mo ma ja so there. Prophet under nyame ase.
Obi nkran so Ebra can Japan issues no
eba ya.
And nkran so olusu members be brave.
Members in the omunya o there o. Omo ya sha o for.
Da be go no je na am tiase.
Prostitutes.
Stories.
Baby on
story ne to so na yenko. We say hello, but my husband says he doesn't want a house help. And this situation has caused us to be at loggerheads since December. We have been married for 5 years, and out of the 5 years, we spent 2 years trying to conceive. And finally, God has blessed us with twins. Though my husband helps me with the house chores, I still want us to get a house help. But he says he doesn't want it. After giving birth, he's opened a big shop for me and made me quit my job as a customer care personnel. And I've accepted this offer, but I still need help at home. And my husband is still refusing to let it happen. He even raised the point saying that he doesn't want any temptation, so he won't allow us to have a maid. And since our twins are girls, he can't have a male attendant either. But I also don't want any of his family members to come and live with us because they are dramatic. So I've objected to that opinion. We've not been happy. We've not been a happy family ever since this issue came up. Please help me solve this. Abaye seni krusi adi a friend he made house help on pebia shekra when you feel. Normal worry in fear lumni. Now out of 5 years no the fear you in a peba. Yamiado. See on for a man you. Na we any could manage ejuma. Na or say the stock is see palm. Na first na or ye customer care personnel who are company but I am say you could as you giant. What you have to wajai after be a company so I'm now no one watch say or the dean in Juman Kakra. Na ni kunu say yenti kra on pese omode house of beba wa na say meet beba on so petition bia. Afen so no ne money e ma inti omo ntimi nka say omkofa obema bia betina omo fie na wa beboa wo. Na ni kunu no onka nje ni mu say ni kunu boa no fie ade yo nyina. Nanso ni kunu ebufiafo pa de say ono nso oba ne bema ma betina fie ode ensi da say ade drama. Oh, I'm dramatic papa. Na enam say asemi eba yenti no. Omu nye nije ewo mufie every December last year. Besinne enije de enije omu nye bida. It's councillor Moai. Councillor,
Me da say awade no gua na abad.
oh, straightforward, sir.
Yes. When people take an entrenched position and you don't know how to deal with them, you lose what you have. House helps. Omuboa. But a member be brave. It says no say or no on me share no so. Na say then ye dey bound to me share so. Na say house help and any will fear na me share so and ba no ma abontin so. What is self-control? Self-control is the management of your thoughts, your actions, and your feelings. Self-control doesn't mean you won't do it.
Okay.
If I decide to have anything to do with Rosie here, the first thing, because of self-control, I want to make sure the door is locked. I want to make sure that the cameras are not capturing us. That's self-control. So self-control is not you, it's not the ability for you not to do it. Okay. But it's the ability for you to fall in it and control the usage.
Fall in it.
And control. Okay. If you don't fall in it, you are not controlling anything. What is self-control? I'm controlling myself.
So the
because what are you controlling? So there's nothing you are controlling. Yes. So the man is aimlessly, loosely owning up to nothing. That's the first thing. That I can't control myself. Oh, the Baba, how I shall my idea, may and I did them catching Gobi as a share. And yes, sir, or house up a home for TNT now. No. It's far from it. Okay. And yes, sir, and Obama or the bar or you're too sweet. And no. Let me tell you, most men who are falling victims behind their wives and majority of them respect and humility. I repeat, Sebo, you can be so cool. The Obama for Irechino. You can share and who never cracked so ire. But in Tiasia no booby or the mouth. It's the house of a befio. Now over Bukulu Bisau. Honey, can I have water? Yeah. Over by not the other. You know, so once you make her the next king or the next queen or the next available person in the house, then it becomes the best service I can get. So it means, look, if you're listening to me today and your husband has stopped calling you for things and is calling the house up, be worried. Or baby, I tell me says, yeah, or baby, I will be boy fear and ne. Nan can be a ura frail. Or him, mammy, meadow, sweet pie, or dear baby, no frail. But you mean, meadow, ne, what draw anymore now. What jai. Na bibia wa fresh house help. Sit up. House help ejumano is controlled by the mother of the house. Eti maba fie na mabo hon papa. Na me bo hon na ya won't so papa. Won't so papa abodo e bo bell. Ka wona kwaji nya wode bae. Na house help ni epie eba. Na mi gusu press papa tie oba we badwemfo a wonjimi ya wa ba wade a otie awade ase abayo na ba no na ukuru gusu bo papa. It means that your husband is expecting you out and not the house help. And most times some pia o me dey atem didie na pie e so wo fie no sha tade pa I was not properly dressed. And what I thought you want me to come and do? Maybe our friend, do cannot say, you're still hooting. What was it about? What are you having your car you're calling to come and pick? Just a pack of NG Cola. NG Cola 1 pack. At times you embarrass me. I'm tired. Oh, be careful. Be careful. So the obedient one. And just who could feel you about on be more. Say phone one friend. Yeah, please come to the car. Be careful. I'm saying be careful. Be very careful. So this man refusing a house help is not a good thing. But it is the way the request has been made. Okay. Simple. For any man to change your profession and give you a new type of profession to run, don't laugh. You have gone to 4 years treatment to go and learn something. And marriage has reduced you just to go and take care of children. Sit up. It means that you are not married. You are in a business venture. And the kind of bear man all complain. Was it 2 years? But so the year, no better now 12 years. And now I story I did them. Yeah, small girl will a class fair man. Why did you 12 years? On another side in Suana December. What was it? One in another 12 years out. Only girl we got that 3 weeks. Only that 3 times. When I say soon was saying soon is our area. I asked
12 years. 12
years we're wasting resources. But number 2, they didn't see on G. They said the better go ahead. They didn't know. That's a balance in who did on the ocean. So, but they couldn't get an accommodation. What I'm trying to pinpoint is it. You may be where I am. So, in the first place, Bermacat was a Jajuma way. Now, maybe a shop man, not no. And then you reduce to come and do that. Think well. And once she brought it in the letter, means she's not comfortable. Yes. Once she's raising that issue, she's not, and I know a woman whose children are suffering today because she resigned from the bank to take care of them. And the boys and that one girl, they are suffering. This is here. But Obia Mamini, none need that also serve a shiny and while deal with them. Uncle him that.
Yeah, this was one.
Uncle anymore. And I cry where your mistake. No, I didn't come back once. Ask your father. I was working with so and so bank. I resigned because I have to take care of you people.
But we say what was with BA Jumama?
No, me hold on, make say. Because she was complaining, I need help. The man is trying to help. Maka say, maybe you just go to woman and you be on your papa. Say it's your bantu so.
All support.
And yes, support. Planning for your wife is not support. You see the angle where they come from. This is the angle they come from. So now I say, "Yemi anyway didn't yemi any day." It's no baby. I chirawo fufu ofia. I chirawo kan edikan. And I mean fufu ahia bancha ahi. Osebo sebo tiemi o. Many fufu a ebedi bancha ahi. Ni etua banchi ni efro. Utumi pie ni aka cho say. Honey, it's not that I want you to do it, but today I feel like we should eat food together. So if you can come early, I'll put a cassava late so that if you can come early, help me to pound the food so that we can eat. A disrespect. So we catch yourself one in a branch and a food. As a matter of when your wife remind you, come home early. It's an insult. Like Sebo sitting here, we close from radio.
Can't tell your friends, Councillor. Oh, no, they are back, Mammy on them. Why? Oh, fufu.
Me ye penam me se moye muja.
The American said, "Just about you now." Upon ya read no message about. Right, so because I saw that you have just
condemned. Oh, Steve, for my baby, no for good. You tell me who the back change.
Already.
So the lady has brought a lot of issues, say, of wami, or yeah, dear mommy. So the husband has become very helpful in the house. And in the complaint in a beman say, you ma be kwaba, and I'll complain about there. Me be a store what done any man. Go forward there. You be a store man. Oh, can she? Once the store is going on, the marriage is going on. When the store is going down, the marriage is collapsing. So I know Bamana Jenny said that has solved the problem. Then when God decided to bless them with a child, they got twins. My brother, managing twins is not an easy game. You need help.
So, or calling for house help. What wrong has she done? No, but it is the duty of the man to approve. However, the lady's request must be done in a certain way. Create lapses to show that you need help in the house. And come and let me teach you how to create the lapses. Not a nuisance one, nice one. The last point is that TBB can say, I supported 174%. When your husband's family comes to help you, your marriage collapses. You are supposed to serve them. So when they come and serve you, you are finished. Are you alone? Don't you have siblings? If there are anybody that can help you for your marriage to stand, it's your own blood. Let your family come and assist you. Until then, this house help request, let it be done in a professional way. Maybe your husband is afraid that see house help baby for say those things are right. Meaning country be say finance minister or nani mama a house help with you and then where dear busuanechi sam and our finance minister will go so ogusudi and you're careful but say postmarital counseling is essential. The negativity of sleeping with the house help and a bema or beso already boy because the either will those things are myths. It won't help. They need help, and that is why I'm sitting here on 0277 609 644 open house help 0277 609 644. But choose a house help that will let your husband be happy every morning. Some of the house help, they are burdens.
Thank you very much, Councillor George Lutro. Matters of the heart story thank you very much. We say celebrate you know the threesome news about the Somo. You're from Sibo. Thank you very much. So from 3 and the team Sabri. Yeah, quite dear. Nani America and say have a beautiful evening. Come out.
All right, so
look at I don't hear your voice. Am I your age mate? Oh, sorry. Sorry. What am I doing? All right, so conversation continues quickly. Today we don't have all the time because man must move somewhere immediately. But I'm now here. The conversation continues quickly. We are wanting to hear. Yes, please bring me water. So the conversation is very, very interesting. The Bible says, "I am saying, I am going to be between them." We say, "Okay, I like it." And then pen was shot at the end. I don't go to Kazu. Obi ani shirt in so maybe 7 cents. Abna Akwaba, Major so. Nabokwadi. Ochi Abna. Abna the Crawford is now the only help. Abna sugar. Me no want to talk. One bar sorry Sunday. Hey, Abna where? Who is that? Who is that? Now why kasa image bi wo ade no so ya kasa no so ya. Oh yeah. Well, tonight the biggest celebration of our life. Tonight honorable year of our birthday. Oh, tomorrow is her birthday. Wow. She's a February love born. Yeah, honorable birthday.
Oh, I say March. Oh, I see.
They're March born. No. She can't be born in March. No. Hey, I have a
March Friday.
David, I want a March as embassy. April. March, April. Your oncophobia will be peer or March in one. Can you remember? One said your oncophobia see a war who dome. So love month. Honorable year of France. Yamiadu. Yakase. Ochina any birthday. Enti ye party amano.
kɛseɛ paa yes man yɛyɛ party kɛseɛ bi paa man nti wo a wɔhwɛ maybe a wo bia get ready yɛde color code ni nyinaa atade a yɛhyɛ bɛto mi page so unfortunately atade ni kuru sɛ wokɔ pam nti ti anye nye na wɔanya material ne ntɛm a na sɛ wo ntumi mbɛ but
party ne option na color code that na color code dey be
sɛ obi dɔwa obeyi ɔdɔ na di akyerɛ wo ntɛm o ti dɛ ntɛm sɛ eti ɛyɛ nice time ɔno abo yɛ ɔfra tomorrow is her birthday ɔkyena yɛbɛto mumie ama no Ghana fo nyinaa Ghana radio station nyinaa ɛbɛgye kɛseɛ because it has been sanctioned by the president of the Republic of Ghana. So China, honorable year of my birthday. And China birthday, yeah, man, happy birthday in advance. Baby, will be I pray say na go be release and tonton local one bi. Actually, nyansa will grow no so na odiobu abode. So China, honorable year of my birthday, yeah, man, I would apa. Esre nyankopon andom nyankopon ho de man. Say the oye bia NC yi ewo Yesu Kristo. So honorable year of happy birthday to you. Oba nkwa de beto happy birthday ama no ochina ye be man happy birthday kase pa ejamna uni mama kai na mo amodi gift be ba no ba bia mo fa gift ni fa say ye momu a me ma mo na ma mo fa me no so because man fa ho na mo fa we fufura asembesi momo na ma ne ye 005 na ho na ka say wo machi a me ka say abna ho anu no a
Jackson.
But that's all. Me announcement kesi ewu ya pa. Me foundation president David birthday. Obeya ma na egu foundation ma mi. But now, and need the biggest story in town. Story for the day no so aba. Eti honorable your from birthday ochna. Ye ya ma na dey na ye hwe. Ye hwe dey betu ya abo no. Na monkai say o we of no sa no ahwe. O mapansa. Enti wa ye kan ba bia asem ya onye de asem ya kai se won so de beba wase na ye mu obi an ye be ya mebi ebi mu de ewe ebi mu ani o ti de mchina se so amna nyame adom ye nkwa ye betimi akọ but if you have any message whoever has a message for honorable your Frank can also bring it now we'll take it any message for her we are ready for it as well who a message man are ye beji why any message for now we are fine ready yeah uncle abra about to say one bar sorry I didn't one bar sorry and I say I don't know I was near and in terminating them and I'm just in terminating them because you see I don't knock it at the same time. I said, you didn't know at the same time. I'm saying, and I'm a catcher and say, I sorry, send me a yellow. Yet to when and then Uncle Posse Yambra a certain time. I yaba. It is a own now. And they should be do them. Obia do them. Mawenimbre. Somebody has. Obia do them. I could you announcement no so anti bomode na yawu what does it
Okay, all right.
Abna wa dio ye wa sorry dem went to one buy baby sana 70 Jackson for wasem so for wasem so abna ma so ye bi sana for wasem so abna ma so ye bi sana dey to ma so ya o ba tira bi sana so o ye be
church yes abna kwa no ye most important member
and yes most important Abna is very important, not just me.
Counselor, maybe your personal assistant too.
Why Gio as personal assistant?
Obi that my sugar baby.
But you'll be a young special assistant beg. Yeah,
With the self-imposed, with the self.
but you keep one year, keep your own. Abna, young cock.
Young story for the day. I say, hello, Simon. My husband says he doesn't want a house help, and this situation has caused us to be at Lockerhead since December. We have been married for 5 years, and out of the 5 years, we spent 2 years trying to conceive, and finally, God has blessed us with twins. Though my husband helps me with the house chores, I still want us to get a house help, but he says he doesn't want it. After giving birth, he's opened a big shop for me and made me quit my job as a customer care personnel, and I have accepted this offer. But I still need some help at home, and my husband is still refusing to let it happen. He even raised the point saying that he doesn't want any temptation, so he won't allow us to have a maid. And since our twins are girls, he can't have a male attendant either. But I also don't want any of his family members to come and live with us because they are dramatic. So I have also objected to that option. We have not been a happy family ever since this issue came up. Please help me solve this. Matters of the heart. Oh, yeah. Or say, on any kuno, or on so house help, Nikuno su de bida. Nama ade because of Saturday in Tomunkasa since December. No worry in 5 years, in 5 years, near Mochain, 2 years as a Mutume Uba, and Namiadom. Oma won't have 4 man, you come. No cynical job, one will feed you, but still a maid. Nikuno see that bida. Nikuno manager, you man will be a shop at Kapa Mano. And now also no ye no ye personal customer care personal but we jai and our friend you can offer now will be a shop a man. But sister la we are made no. You can see that because on pet temptation be say made be opportunity to be and to one so. You can also say na omo twins the girls no on my bema be so and my feel. Or cynical say no ma on nebus on only bear my nebus and form ratio. Or say on those one penny because they could nebus and form yet dramatic. Until no one penny. So says I day wait, am I any new feel for patch one or that's it.
And you are before, so Baba say, na Nitisha, now sort of brofo, extra, then the local. I'm not that's why. Now, story meaning say I'll shut up Nasi read. I see a more reading news. Maybe starting news bulletin. Kaya program on this year no your bad news. Sana stations yeah this year bad news. Now one have kind news in my and so assembly yes assembly be CBR no the bomb crack 10% na be will show no so. And the School of Marriage and Relationship but you better discuss it. All our news will be centering on relationship issues. What must say Michael Essien ida jab ni abeka Odatelam te ida ko ni abeka Councillor Little e de ne court ni abeka Kofi Adoma yire e de ne hospital ni abeka Kofi Adoma ni abra ni enti e be relationship news throughout na ya birthdays obi nso kwa akọware a yenya notice na ni a kire nkofo bi aware di nko so obi anko onko didi ye be nyama bebre ye be marriage of the week
You say yes, come on. Who say you love me?
A year put there, a year announcement, dear Magiska. A year announcement for free. Any funeral announcement will have some level of charges attached to it. What must say a year dear Magiska, but a Kobani say any other announcement via Obi girlfriend Jano. Obi boyfriend Jan Meka Obi to say efua watena se ache be me bia mba o sefa to obi kunu osuro so betare ho na news na ba ni abekan o just say Obi to say Esther osuro so be di ni kunu yanya information ni abekan so it will be a bulletin of the news a bulletin of the abna wona obekan na the only na o kan de na obekan and as I say, a big good. What's it? Only in there, why, Kafra? Bra, one in here. One in here. Just
council me patch oh and penalty me kind no make I think some be with the better.
Mam cho your bar na be man e kasa. Be man e kasa. Be man e kasa.
Your body aka be fa ho.
Be man e kasa. Thank you very much. Shut the door. Be man e kasa na.
Patch council.
Hey, musu de mu dua bo de. I dey wo voice problem ana.
Any voice problem oh.
Kasam be man na de na ka ti obi an ho abai. Na we dey we can news. Hwe ye any blessing dey obi o heyo. Ma birthday message na kind. Okay for yan try wo has a kind happy birthday message to honorable your Frank Kanye here.
Happy birthday to honorable ya.
Wow, we.
So that ya Frank Kanye. Me pa cho man TV.
Let me happy birthday na kind.
Okay, mama can say happy birthday to Councillor Neutral.
They say, now the back. They say, yeah, I'm not kind story that tea. It's not so a good reader. Now we pay too much. You already sit back. Keep your certificate. No album.
Me can say, Mr. Kendeno.
I blame you. I can use.
And I went to Myanmar.
They say, I blame you. I can use.
I blame you. I can use.
Oh, how listen.
And they say program be cool.
They do a program. Bra, a good program. You never born you.
Jackson, look at
you never born you.
They show no because so. Ya start here because so. Okay, but you me okay
and you know for try honorable ya of Rabbe them say when you date Tiwaba. Honorable ya of Yama Pabo. Ochina your birthday and
happy birthday in advance.
Abraham, not taking it. It's tomorrow. I'm waiting for you tomorrow, Abraham. What do you mean advance? What is that?
It's in advance.
Bro, for now, say, Anna Trump, Adrina Bauti. For advance, you now pay. On cash out, you'll be cash.
Trump was saying,
what's a can't advance? I'll cash will be Joe Danka. And yet, nine can or down or catch yourself. Now, me, I do not be a chair, a bear. I would die. I don't know for what you advance. Mukasu be Damuka. Or try now, or China, a your birthday party, a bus or even.
Minya, or China, pardon me.
And you know for me, Sham walk a sham come to us, who said, only BBI, we see a net only party there. Yeah, fire for it. The best CBI, you never come back. A Sky, Edia Buana. And on the baby, I did a banana and did to 0546 279 344. Honey, this game in our air fat. Who is Gabia for baby air fraud? For fat number, we so 0547.
A team banner also, a demand our account so that we can just pay them.
Mr. Wahumbrasi, one I didn't have a new to you.
Patch up over the number, need be mapping
0546 279 344. Nakai say reference no a president. Won't we drop president you know as the reference the all man na need na was na reference you know either say BDY birthday and now honorable. What is sika ba na reference ni nye honorable and na nye BDY ye be charity. Ye di musika ba ye mam warning.
Then you want to reference na BD and I say whatever.
Me see a dini e di obo na ma. A dini e di obo na ma na ma osisi ya. But all the scan ba reference no enkoye BDY and honorable. Me any way chese ni sika. What you say?
Councillor, when yes sir, patch. Also who ye mo
nipa na wutua ma no na account name member.
Sister.
Ni be na wo so.
Sister, bra, Mr. Wo, what's that? Oni I saw sister. Bra, Mr. Who account? Me ba cho send.
Hey, me boy, me a man, abina. Man.
Okay.
Jackson.
Old man.
Sorry. Okay.
Mr. Jackson. Me ba cho tie me pa.
Yes.
What's your number no?
Me pa cho ani.
Try so be send mo dini ba na ball page so. Why?
Page so. Okay.
Try na send mo si a dini ba. Ye be da wase.
Okay.
Na mu dua boni musika sem sika fia yi bi. Abna story na ba.
Sisi fia.
By the way, of happy birthday in advance. Yeah, call your name story number. Now story abna.
Thank you.
I know you might want to relate because with the nyama baby esisi wa da for one term. Na yan kan no when nyame anim say abna. Emfoni yi a wo de ato baby agye. Eme hi papa.
Abraham comes some the other day, Amazon. The other day, all picture now also.
So, we see my choice in between no girls, between
Abna, o say ko ba here ko.
Sounds like you know.
And the council, I'm so one because I'm me a picture. But try yes and me at this me ain't no one that's mommy.
Baby, I set for life. Baby, I set for life. It me me. And we are moderator. Enti me hu because me call monitor no so a utike to ano ene atade a ohye bi na ewo ho. Ene ewo ho ba ye ba ha. We na ewo ha. Enya hwe. Me hwe monitor no so a me hu. Me ba ha no me hu toy na ewo ho. Enya hwe. Abna, the story is straightforward. And my question today is how to manage a home as a mother with or without a house help. Is there a Clarice for him? Because let me present this abroad for our day. Obi Chobi who Facebook said, if you make a mistake and marry an African man, he will not give you a house help. Marry a white man and the house help is available. And I'm going to be sad and say, why is he saying that? Or say, I think I have to read it. Or say, poor husbands fight house help in the name of sexual scandal. Black husbands, black and African husbands don't see the value of house help, but they have the heart to demand for more bedmatics. I'll put it in that way. When he can't provide a house help, don't give him sex. Okay. That's Obi point. No. Obi point. The person clearly said, who are you bronia? House help can what you know? Who are you? Clarice way. Or no pen way brony. Esther say ni kunu yeso for ebibini. What does it? It the house help and sem na ye kan. Make sure maybe a house help ne sha ase e ba ye, but ono ne de no. That's what Maxine said. Ye nko ne hwe you said e be fa na wa. I beg you that you see, please ask but ye ncho ya ofran wa ha or your honorable ya ofran. I beg go and write a girl on town read on Facebook. Honorable ya from Pacho. Wa brain when what stand election you do that. Honorable. Yanko Yeni, Abna, what is your take on the story?
I say media. I say more. My take on the story. And the woman needs a house made. You can also say it will be a temptation to him. The thing is, as you said on radio, you are not in the act. So how are you saying it to be a temptation to you? The housemaid is not yet there. So why are you foreseeing saying the housemaid is going to be a temptation to you? And only one. Then I feel so. The Beman also tells a man they say on house help. Say if you man a dorsal.
Now say Obama na be unity ekase be man boano. You see, that's where the issue is coming from.
If they are not Beman one, but enough. What I say, Beman is not able to do enough as of no panel. Into the brain, I want to be now a goodness.
Because see Beman one. Now, when the name be say, see Bema boa will fear. It be a day. Bema boa the day.
Bema one a thing. We only need 16 your man. And I only the court market. Echo dija. And only the year and now or during one more money during Palano.
And one of me says, see Bema boa the area. What like another day? Because see, my husband is helpful. Well, the husband is helpful. Eti, Obisa for house help, and a bear show signs of support. So, in a nutshell, if you are looking for a house help, and I'm helping you, what is the need for a house help?
It means the man is not doing enough as she wants. So, and that's one person of them and the house chores with you.
So what do we call enough?
Enough.
What do women look for?
The compound now you need, but not be a compound now you need. Maybe you see if you win now, but
why the price?
What say?
Now why the price?
Maybe a person can no ban I acquire, but maybe I am cosa. And more hands.
And did not just opposite Adibechian of Fano.
The beer come. Colani breakfast, Frananke, yes, woman, Naka baby life, I easy. Not life.
No, yeah, then.
Hey, madam, papa.
No, Ada.
Hey, papa B.
I've never. How will you feel if you are sleeping and everything is going on for you?
Oh, say a soft life. I mean, enjoy life. But I will be broken. I'm there. It's a bombing.
Hey, I'm not anti. What house of saying?
Oh, your house of one day.
What house of one? Hey, help us. What are the basic duties of your house help? Oh no, you see, we should know the requirement of how far a house help can go and how far a house help cannot go. Then you don't have a house help.
I have a sister, yes.
Yeah, so you don't have a house help.
I don't have a house help, I have a sister,
so you don't exactly. So you don't have an experience of a house help.
Yeah, I don't because she's my sister.
But how?
Oh, Jackson, never pay me to maybe you see for more.
Jackson, what's in this canon?
Maybe you. Yes, the way we are sister need to be can you? Save me. We want me house up and my sister gets was with you. But I wouldn't know we mean ya no ketwa.
I'm not what Obiba now friend whom you are now like your blood sister.
I have my blood sister and have my house help.
So that means you have a house help.
Yes, I do.
So that's what I'm saying. That what would be the role and the duties of a house help?
Oh, so
okay. Okay.
Obe hatan on for instance in your obe hatan your man.
Okay.
1 or 2 things in the house, yeah.
Oh, okay. So house help now, is she really a help?
Yeah, she is really a help, yeah.
So who should control the house help? The mother or the husband?
The mother.
So the woman or the wife, who controls the house help?
The wife.
Okay. So in this case where the woman is demanding that I need a house help and the husband is saying no, should we blame the man?
Why is the same man the money reasons since you can know? Man is want to me share no hustle. My money reasons our can know. Into the talk of for say the house of people as a Patrico to man. Who do you blame?
Ah, na this all the balance and the party I go to. Na the echo so about to na the buy.
Then the cost only the oban winning, but wait there to be under your nose.
Ah, na the yedi wo huni ano. Any the yedi wo about the one na be say secured.
I don't know.
Because the yedi wo fie no. Wouldn't say I hear him. Una atop you too. Wouldn't say na sing bomb. Wouldn't say a neat area. I say una ahwe no. Now house up who tie. I'm not what do house up pie kwa bonten. Tie me pa. What do house up kwa bonten? Now she's easily identified as your house up by dressing her. Are you aware that it affects your dignity?
Make her house of house of like you know if she doesn't open her mouth so you won't even know.
So I'm saying sir, but the other in another world, a house help must really be seen as a house help.
It's bad.
No, but in another world, that's how it's supposed to be, Abna.
I know.
If you have a house help in your house and I enter, I should know she's a house help by the way she's looking, but not tatted.
Why am I going another thing?
There you, Bibia says a uniform or she has a full uniform.
Uniform.
Because a house help, if you can see my power, I see a whole distinction. I see if the house help becomes equal with the family members that we can identify her, it becomes a problem. A house help must be identified. That's a protocol. I've said, what do you know the protocols of a house help? Because most of you have gone for house helps, but you are not treating them like house helps. You are treating them like yourself. So when they harm you, you become two heads. And because majority of you are not assessing house help through the professional way, you assess them in the name of need. Oni obia, ni papa ewu, ni maami ewu, ni papa ni wu ye, ni papa no ye first born, but ni papa was 7 na car kwanhia wewu. Eti me ko chi ni say ombra na me mboare no nsu adwuma. Eti na me ne bae e na oboa. So she is actually not a house help. She's a needy person. You know what? That I intentionally ask you that what are the protocols? So people are running needy people as house helps, and that's dangerous.
No, I didn't take her because she's a needy person. No.
So do you understand where I'm coming from? So there are a lot of girls today who have become house help that they were not engaged professionally.
I got mine from an agency, so it was engaged professionally.
So when you get a help from an agency, there's SOPs. Standard of operational practice, what you cannot let them do and what they can do, because there's a limitation for a house help. If you get a house help is not a babysitter. A house help is not a cook.
You're right, yeah.
A house help is not somebody who does laundry. A house help is not somebody who goes to the market. So there are SOPs for house helps. If your husband is refusing a house help because he's helping you, he's not qualified to be a husband. Because what that's why I ask you that who is a helpful husband? If you can help me describe who a helpful husband is, then I'll be very happy, because there are women that when you come back from work and you are able to sit with the kids in the sitting room, so she will have full concentration in the kitchen. She calls you a helpful husband. There are women that if they bring cassava from the fire and you are able to help them pound, they call you a helpful wife, a helpful husband, sorry. There are women that when they wash and you go and dry on the line, they call you a helpful husband. There are women that when you close from work, you come quickly to come and cook for them to come and eat. They call you a helpful husband. There are women that when you wash for them, they call you helpful. So I'm asking, who is a helpful husband? And when we open the rest of you, keep these questions that you have to answer them. So a house help actually is supposed to be part of the marriage tree. Many people don't know the history that enacted marriage from the beginning was that any wife must be given a help. I repeat, any woman going into marriage, whether you have born children or you've not born children, for the sake of the sanity of your husband and for the sake of the validity of your wifeship, you need a house help. This is why it was said that in the marriage industry, especially in the proper setting of marriage, in the African traditional culture, an adult sister will not sit for a younger sister to go into marriage. It's an SOP. It's an error. Because it is not the less that blesses the greater. It is the greater that blesses the less. So how dare you firstborn sit for a secondborn to go, and you have to go and serve, because the first servant in the marital home of a sibling, especially when you have female siblings, is your sister. So if your junior sister is married, then you senior sister must go and serve your junior sister. It's an error. So every mother or every woman who goes into marriage needs to be given a house help or a help. This is what makes the marriage work well. And if you watch carefully, especially in the marriage of Rachel and Leah, mind you, Jacob came because of Rachel. And Jacob came to marry Rachel because Rachel was beautiful and was tendering the father's sheep. It is what attracted Jacob. The service of Rachel, when he requested for water, gave him water and gave some to the animals that he brought. And this is what pushed Jacob to go and marry Rachel, because she was beautiful and also knows what time is it, the first shepherdess, because the father Laban didn't know how to give birth and gave birth to only girls. And it's unfortunate that he will not go and meet him in heaven, because a man who gives birth to only girls have nothing to do in heaven. They will destroy the space. Women are very essential. Women are very important. But if you have both boys and girls, if there's any place called heaven, you are a candidate there. So if your father have you as only girls, let him enjoy to go to hell, because we don't need him in heaven. And you are also having only girls, then come and give birth to boys, because you need a balanced diet. So a house help has SOPs. So in one home, there should be somebody doing the laundry. There should be somebody doing the babysitting. There should be somebody who is a chef or is the one cooking. And there should be somebody who is doing the cleaning. So a well-respected home doesn't have one person doing all. This is why most of us don't really appreciate the efforts, the helps we have at home are putting in our business, because you've left your baby for your house help to be doing the babysitting. When the child decides not to sleep, you will go and come back and see that the thing that you asked her to do, she's not been able to do it. This is why when the children are not ready to eat, they either force them to eat or they neglect them, they don't give them the food and throw the food away as if they are eating. Because the child's chores are too much on them. We don't have SOPs for ourselves. Now, once the man have not understood the essential role a house help plays, when you make a request for a help, they will fight you back. And I don't know how it feels that you have a work you are doing and your husband will tell you, stop the work and sit home. I want to have your take on that one. Is it the love of your children, respect for your husband, or you yourself, you don't want to go to work? Which of them, Abna?
It means me myself, I don't want to go to work.
Okay, so you are not an advocate for the mothers who resign from work to take care of their children.
No.
But where
I don't want them to say, okay,
but here is the lady who was doing well, according to her, and because of she asking for help to run their home, all of a sudden the husband opens a shop for her to sit there. Was it an answer to her request, or the man just wanted to grant her to zero?
because
it wasn't an answer to it.
there was this beautiful lady who was on a certain TV station in this country. And the husband started complaining that why when they open phone lines, everybody says, you look beautiful, your dress fits you so much. Oh, then they mentioned, and then we love you so much. Wow, you are beautiful. Oh, congratulations. Today your color is, and the husband got upset and brought a letter to the studio that they should tell those who call that they don't, she doesn't want people to admire the wife. You know that the man didn't stop there. The man told the wife, and the wife too disrespected me that when we're on TV and I admire her, he says I should go straight to my conversation because the husband is not happy the way I admire her on TV.
Oh, sorry,
and I insulted the husband. And I insulted the husband. The husband is not qualified for her. As a matter of fact, she is not supposed to be marrying such a man, because a man who will always complain about other men around you is a man who is not qualified for you. That's the first thing. But we had that chit chat, and from that day forward, when I come, I don't talk about her dress, but I give her a prophecy that the husband will let her stop the work, give her an employment, and make her a retirement wife. He said, never, over my dead body. I was there one day, she didn't come to work for 3 months. And she said she has chosen between her work and her marriage. Then the husband made her a director over one of the real estate companies. As I speak to you, she has become a housewife with all the skills on TV, with her beauty on TV. I met her at an event recently at Labadi Beach Hotel. She's become very ugly. She's no more presentable. She doesn't look it. I asked her, what is wrong with you? He said, the house, oh, the house. I said, you allow your husband to do this to you. He said, what again can I do? This is what he wants. I said, well, you didn't have a value for yourself. If you have value for yourself, you will look for validation. So that's what I'm saying, that when a man reduces you from your active service for the sake of the children, do you take that on because you love your children, or because you respect your husband, or you think that there's nothing wrong in stopping your work to come and take care of your children? Because I know somebody who said, I now want to do me. Yes, it was a movie I was watching. He said, I now want to do me. Enough of you. Every day you. Every day you. I now want to do me. And I said, what is me? Me is that now, as I'm speaking to you, I've stopped staying in the house and taking care of them. They are grown now. So I want to take a step of faith to make my life better. And by that time, she has lost all the friends. The girls are no more there for her. Why? Because she cut off from all the girls and was focusing on their children. Is it wrong to stop work and take care of your children because they are young? Those who are working and taking care of their children, is it wrong? Well, I said the ball rolling. Once you don't have anything to say, can we have people sharing their views with us with this question that I've stated?
Esther, over to you. Counselor, it depends on Nipane Jumana or you know.
Say Abaya Juma na Fie Juma. Obi oton ade e wo katamanto anade.
And I'm saving for obi oton ade e wo katamanto ne obi o hono ma me mfa so na onya no. Dosu pa de afa ba ebi o hono mu asa Juma na okọ no okọ se bi a o de exercise keke. It is any pebisa no. Asa sika no kwampo no like as o sika ni sha fanite bi o obi a wife bi a o ye Juma bi a sika ne nsha dan doors to be anti no. So ka say o wa ho na say o giant na fie a o wie no apa adwuma foforo ne dey fine. On say ejina adwuma ko na nipa na ye ne.
Ni ba Esther.
O ton ade wo.
Esther be bo adwuma ye ko. Akati a ye nya nti ne ye ko. Ana anigi a ye nya wo nti ne ye ko. Ana ne mienu nyina.
O say dey na ye nya nti ne ye ko.
Say me fa ne say sana me yidi ko adwuma yi na ketu a ye tua ne nti na oguso ko. Ana anige bi o nya so adwuma a wasua a o di hu like en no ye. Me yidi ye nurse. Eti nurse ya okọ ye. Sika ni nti na okọ ana okọ adwuma onye anige. Endu ka se sika na sika so enti na fie na me ntia wa.
na je say woni nkrofo ne ye adwen say tena fie na mentua o bibi sa na ye wa hu Esther Kuro artist de anyu na obi akọ abrochiri na ne network nya nka ho na beko Esther nko akọ abrochiri de bia network nya abe
and the moment I embrace my
Esther abna Esther network na anyu Kuro artist so em say asam kakra o eti who is next Esther ba me am chance abna
Jackson.
hey madam wasi well in fact madam we na ask the for I think say we be pusa say wife duties, husband duties, house help. Ayane and I say okay, I think say metro was here say I personally have had 24 house helps
was it
in a period of 10 years.
You had how many house help?
I have had 24
house helps.
Yes.
Within your 10 years marriage?
In a period of 10 years.
Okay. Share with us. Share with us what went into 24 house helps.
Okay.
Also in the period of 10 years. Over a period of 10 years.
Over a period of 10 years. Ayana but there should be SOPs. Standards of operations, if I don't know if that's what the SOPs means, but it's a cell with a clearly outlined. In fact, before now on I was the sole provider. All right, but along that in that stretch, I still had a helper because they share the stress, procedure of war and all that. Being a husband, I feel say I'm a person of stress. So it's in help. But help.
So let me ask you before you continue. Did you give your wife a help because there was a child, or the two of you, when you immediately got married, you realized that she needed help because somebody must help her around the house?
Okay, I said just after married, I realized that she needed help.
So you gave your wife a help, not because they were children. Thank you.
No.
Okay.
No. But counselor, I did be a share and son a you are worry, man, you are worry more cheers. You say, oh, you be free, baby. So, may say, my coin must be a workaholic. My wife is a slow type. So it's maybe fear when that year, immediately I'm going to flare up. It will be full. So and upon those things, and then your OB, now instructing I will say a prayer, I will say we I will say we see. What I say, that was the basis of initiating a house help. So that I don't flare up on the woman I have decided to love.
Okay, so let me help. I want you to help us. So your decision for a house help was to maintain your sanity instead of going for therapy to work on your sanity.
Exactly.
So you've not solved the problem.
Oh no. See, the problem. Oh no, the thing is, see, so I worry. Who likes and don't likes. It on also now one thing in all those things. And it's how they help a bit more. Mema sorry anopa by 6:30 be quite so on traffic to be traffic. Okay, let me feel so about me done also that not and there's idea who help. I help no sorry by 5:30 and I say 6 non-proper compound.
Okay.
But just what I say, it's yours as a wife. Yours is only to say, oh, madam, and our lady, time has so in a proper thing. As I'm saying, yours is to give instructions and feed the madam. It's not say when to me and standing on all grounds, whereas her husband provided that help that they are mawana. That means you are feeling as a wife.
So for you, once you are able to give the help to assist your wife to sleep till 9:30, once I provide the help so you can sleep till 9:30, if you can't do other things, I'll be angry with you, because whatever shoes you have, somebody will do for you. Oh, okay. So this one, you're not helping your wife, you are helping yourself.
Say at the end, say, two individuals number together. I was a way more strengths. So I was a way more strengths. Main for way tipping, and then I program people, I think one of the FM stations. Now I say who be the now we do 10 o'clock as a Bibisana or Banonson or a corporate woman. I say when we do be in Tema, the fact you have to get back. Okay, sir, you know. I wanted to call in. It was just recently last week. I wanted to call in. But and man, you worry of one, you worry of man. The essence say you worry of man. When you at the same time, no son. At the same time, also, you take responsibilities at the amount of bad. Me say, my schedule is so tight, say, it means me share Kola with you. It means me share Kola with you. Or bad, I was said, yes, as a Ocean Kola. Remember, if you are late, okay, at your homework done, has it been signed? You're worrying, I mean, signing a mouth wedding that my wife take a signing. So, once in a while, then I go through those things. Once in a while, then I go through those things. It's a man, yeah, do moi. I mean, me, for instance, say, me do, or ban, I give her all those privileges. So, but how self, right? It's, you know, say, they place smart on the man of the home. That in the patrol maybe
in what way?
Because I have changed 20. The reason because I have changed 24 houses of the period of
10 years.
10 years, no. Yes. If you say girls need be disrespectful. Actually, my first house that I fired, the first two I took were boys because I made human man. It was far away from home. It was in a different region. It's I needed home security because we were robbed. I come for luckily they say now bad in the so it's I brought in a man like a houseboy. I bought a dog. I raised fence, electric fencing, street lights, those things, just to protect the woman of the home. So I just say, okay, but it's we won't say, boy, I say, I don't know. Say, in fact, I don't want to preempt. Say, Pia, my absence, madam, houseboy, I mean, I just don't want to think on those lines. But now, guy, they say, I don't want to preempt. Maybe when I'm counselor, we hear with the. So, what's your best call? Them just adding a vessel call, I didn't win it. What's your minute? I didn't, Yama with Diane. See. And those guys even eat better than if you because me Adopa, I cry bet you sausage, obey Tinkusia, obey the oats, a real bit, now me and me if you ran a grammy if you. I mean the Diana obey the just for their comfort. Now pass him and make you. But the person wanted to leave. Okay, the man will call it. And if you are then we had another one. Also by then from there a girl. I think girl will be a home. It's your whole now we started with girl. And she said I can't say about was. Oh, daddy baby, daddy, what else do you need? Daddy, what else can I do for you? Daddy, so mono almost strategy they come daddy. Whereas
I am proud saying. Nagamba say our friend said, Mr. Kumsing, chairman.
Probably with your first name, It mean I later no, I further instructed say you don't communicate through me without my wife.
So at the end of the day, the mistake was not the girls. The mistake was you who engaged the house help.
In 50-50 for now, the amendment to say 50-50 So
no, I'm asking in your case, the first and second, third house help, who engaged them? Was it your wife who engaged their services, or you did?
I was the one engaging them. In fact,
So,
I have.
So if you engage house help in the house, if you engage house help in the house, can your wife control them?
Oh yes.
How?
Because with your mobile, they come in either through an agency, through a friend, through a relative, through whatever. Okay, this is your madam. Or no, I only do your payments. That's all. Case closed.
So if you are doing the payment and the house help is referring to your master Bacho BBI, okay. So the mistake was that house help are not controlled direct by the fact. Anytime your husband begins to control the house help, you are losing your marriage. I said it earlier on.
Yes, counselor, we are parties. Other thing they say wife fear. Now for instance, or you piania, if you say or they might help, they help. Because if you are no.
So you are children.
So it's they are always reaching for an opportunity to talk to the man of the house.
No, but if you say that too, I don't agree.
Debut.
But how can you live with someone who is serving you and say they are looking for opportunity to talk to you?
Well, so setting boundaries, no.
Who sets the boundaries?
One setting boundaries now. That's like anybody.
So who must set the boundary?
The boundaries must be set by both of us. Me, or you know. Oh, maybe the NSA, straight face, that kind of thing.
I didn't hear. Straight face, straight face. What is the reason behind your straight face?
Straight face, they say, oh, counselor, I did one person of a committee. So one person of a committee. In fact, I'm more mind about the last we shape the form. That's what we show. Now we're there, sister. We didn't phrase. In fact, I didn't say I can say a long process made then. I am 70 years, but I still not want to oh, but house helps no, they actually play a significant role, but it should be on control. What they can say, or you can say, oh, enemy you need to find remember because Friday, remember Sunday and Monday. Shemira mami, don't hear be a man. Don't hear be a man. Hey, hey. Aha, so one say Oba version, they will say they'll hear be an away. So,
Yabina Obika said you, Yabina Obika said you hear in our manner, welcome bonnie. I do have this saying.
My human mind is always vulnerable.
Oh, me, I don't believe in those things.
I think I'm sorry, you spell out the rules. I think I wasn't in panic. You don't say
there be but there remain even say or yeah that and the them you na more come.
But we said the lady is going away for 2 days, isn't it? That the way man,
there you again or yeah that. And the
that is all that someone who's your way that
so what is new? What new would your absence create?
This is 2 for 2 days.
So when my wife travels for 2 days, no, hold on. When my wife travels for 2 days, no, my question is, when my wife travels for 2 days, what vacuum does it create for my household? It doesn't create any vacuum.
It doesn't create, it's the same thing.
She knows what she does.
ebia no de ahye freezer wodi any time so a na that year ready ebia heat microwave pasi wo ma no simple anase mira mini wonim say ebia ye na family funeral etimi koi we you can microwave on yourself wo hwe na wontimi ama then you spell out those rules.
No, but hold on. I'm confused.
Okay.
That my house self is a whole. Then my wife will tell me that if I want to eat anything, I can warm it and eat. So what will be her duty in the house?
No, she's not telling you the husband. No.
He said she can tell the husband.
House help.
No, he said he's telling the husband. That's what he said.
Yes. One will say, you or no a year now to mine. As on Sujanichi. And so ultimately shall say, why I been why I can't inquire. Could don't read so what? So to mine as so Janichi. So with Janichi. But with Janichi, and so almost ultimately shall say, oh, or China, then I'll be so good. Now I specify a man, oh, okay, we shall free him. The buyer and the brain buyer will help you to transit just so much.
Are you telling your husband?
This is a wife and husband communication.
Oh, my brother. It's wrong.
Okay, oh dear. Fast forward. House helps no. The Obama SOPs. Mimi DSA. Inano. Me makola me wonu ma me my first child. Yes, akola no timi wo ho a ono no hwe no. So more or less na another nanny no was overstepping her boundaries. A juma ye dia man said so ye no enye no no ye. O jina phone calls. I collect news maybe the mini fee. But for the purpose of secret cameras recording this man, and they say, oh, send a windy, their coso. I can't me, a buffet, I can't me, see, oh, baby, do you oh, that you okay? Oh, mommy, what must I say? Oh, one more here, but I thought the Pia, he also overstepped their boundaries. And our mobile they all have their agenda. Aside the Sika or Babaji, the Bosumian, and say whatever, they have their agenda, trust me. And I hear me before, Naka any culture.
Then culture.
Oh, then culture say, I will be with the house help. Those days who call mommy home, and now my pets are change. Now I walk and cry with you. And no, me say me and not better.
It's a new help on any.
Oh, okay, but I say help.
So the help started with us.
Extended.
No, the help started with us.
Pacho say
the help started with us, so we started help.
Okay, but
so it's not we didn't copy it. No, we didn't copy it. In our settings, we have help.
Yes.
So it's not a white man's business. It's our business.
Yes.
We have copied the white man's white life, and that's what we are suffering.
Yes.
We don't live in a compound house again. We don't live like families again.
See, Obeji say Abuchi crowd say, oh wait, then Ufa made out. Sika Obe Triano help out. Sika Obe Triano it's better I have to do painting myself. I do lawn myself. I do many things myself because Abuchi almost that easy.
Because a employment.
Yes, full time. But who source for house help and anania? I'm going to say watch to remember wow, but if you are underestimating that person. So on bet you coins.
So for 24, changing 24 house helps. Has it been very helpful to your marriage or has brought a lot of confusion to your marriage?
In fact, it has had its own ups and downs.
Okay.
You know, there have been times how can I say, so the reason why I am so rampant is the slightest move I want we let you go. We go over ban. If you are not, we're faithful. One yam de that. So I think and down one order. Sorry, copra, my bread, oh, it's an onion. You have to let the person go. And Sana, they are the share woo, man. And they all had their.
So within your 24 house serve that I've left, what
Yes.
can you give us just 3 of the common things that you made you kept changing that we can learn from?
Okay.
3 common things so that the next person will come.
Okay, so the common thing says wife wasn't comfortable with most of them, especially their body contours. So I say,
who chooses your help for you?
In fact, sometimes a agency, but a kind of mini wife. Mostly, it's my decision to change or to get another person.
So when the contours, the shape of the house self is disturbing you, is whose complaint? Your complaint?
No, it's not my complaint.
So who complains?
It's the woman's complaint.
That the lady, their body is enticing you.
Say if you are body paper, so intimidating.
Intimidating
the
to
wives. Oh, that's saying my dear. Tundra cry a bit. But a bit intimidating, madam. Now you have to let.
So have there been a time that your wife has changed her house up because she's threatened by the look of the woman in front?
She always does the initiation of the changes. Honey, when you feel say super in the person or I don't feel comfortable around if you're okay, you wish my will.
Okay.
So that's my say.
Okay. The month is 24.
24.
And I'm going to say,
it's the current one you grab, no, can say. And you may make us say, grab me your calls. I mean, I'm on live.
Yes, or record.
So, I say, yeah, Casa on this thing on I say, why would I cut a crowd, but so take a crowd, that kind of thing, a crowd. So, I'm in the living room.
Now, you know what? Okay, you want
the patch of our union baby. Okay. So
now you move got 25. You got 2025, very soon. Well, thank you for sharing the experience with that. We can't take all, we can take some.
Thank you.
But thank you very much. Who is next? Honorable, or is it Honorable? Honorable, yeah. Obama say, Obama today said, Obama said, help. But me kunu so ntia, I see help in Onyia. Maybe I want the whole.
What's it?
Maybe I want the whole battle.
The door. Okay. And escape for now. Right.
Martin. All right, Asomani.
Councilor meeting, Yakasa.
Naga me fast in my refer.
Councilor, enemy meeting.
Who do you want, Martin? Martin, me
Yeah,
that's it.
Councilor Timinka.
Gabi, my way back, sir.
Okay, all right.
Obido. Obido, house help. Omo bua ma wade jina no mu bua wade.
Oh, Councilor, say it depends on the individual. House help bed trespassing the boundaries because if you move for house help, when they finish, they leave everything entirely. No more they are my house helps. I don't believe in the fact say house help
Okay.
I'm not going to accept that.
Okay.
Me kuneti and me am
Ubaya to say one abenwa.
Me and a man no Adrian.
Sister Bebreu.
Oh, member councillor. Let me go on one Adrian say.
na o ka so unkwa no kunu bia na me ntia se me tiwe na me yiri no me nkwa bia na ngwara ne dem ebe na se me fi we no bia ne sen
Generally, me for instance, every month I go to Abuja and shop with the house help. Me ne ubeko ejina ya kudija aba ye ba ya bepe time na ya yiye duane na hyehyɛ freezer, it wouldn't be like specifically me ye ne ko aduane ahyehyɛ, but if my husband likes a particular stew or something, I will make sure I do that for him alongside na me dia chef freezer. And it's a me too quiet to say yeah brother no work me too quiet. I will speak to my husband, say Miss Reno opesu wodi dia o eat no me my house help unless say me you want na me kuno ebe no akasa be break sa boundaries na ka che
but obido me ba o wa wale
me ana me pacho ai
me no here fato e gba me timi walo me sika san won yesa but me just say my compare kakra be walo na one house of men me aduane bia a portion da de ni nyida hu say we are there bia we are die bia we nkwara ne de tinkatimpa we are there dia say ni say ya portions yo o chere say u tu kwan a o baba bomb ya man say honey apportion your soup in the fridge. You don't have to do anything, just warm them and eat put rice in the rice cooker. You can peel some yam and put it on it, because I don't want Adua to serve you. If it's an outcome.
Exactly. Because
are you serious?
Yes, I am serious, and that is exactly what I will do.
Wow.
I will sit down with my husband.
That Adua is in the house.
Yes.
And because
my certain boundaries are man say Adua, you wash, you do this, you do that.
My
husband thinks the crown. Won't grab my bedroom, you are not entering my bedroom. When you have the better bedroom gates, now you go pick it up and do whatever you want.
Is there any reason why? Is there any reason why you are setting these boundaries?
No, I want to set that boundary because men are attracted by their eyes.
So hold on, sister. Obido. So the reason for this boundary is because of your husband, who can be attracted.
Of course, in as much as I need help, I need to protect my marriage.
You know, is this a protection to your marriage?
To me, that is my protection.
Oh, so you are traveling and I have to feed myself till you come, even though there's a help in the house.
There is nothing wrong with that if I speak with
but when the month ends, I should pay the help.
That is where the problem comes. If the man is the only person doing everything and tidying in the house, this is what will happen.
Oh, but like when you are paying the house help, it will reduce the pressure.
Exactly. If not the house help, you are taking part of bills in the house.
So once you pay part of the bills, you have a say in the house. Is that what you're saying?
Not that. That is not what I'm saying. I am supporting my husband.
So does your support give you the clearance to be able to determine what can be done for your husband by the help and what cannot be done for your husband by the help?
Not when it comes to what can be done for my husband, that is not what I mean. When it comes to my house help, I have to control her.
And I'm saying that the controlling of your house help is that in your absence, I feed myself because you don't want the house help to give me assistance. Is that it?
No way. You're not going to feed my husband. You're not going to do that.
But you can travel.
Traveling.
So what I'm saying that your mother is dead. You can go to the funeral. But for me, once you are going to your mother's funeral and we have help, the help should not give me help because you have set boundaries that the help cannot give me help.
Oh, counselor, who can say you are making it a bit difficult.
But that's what you're saying.
It shouldn't help you. No, I'm not saying it shouldn't help you. I will do everything. They can do what they do it by themselves. And then the Ghana blacks we feel said we say your vanity says
hello, sister. You are going beyond where you were standing. Your first reason why you don't want a house help to get closer to your husband is because men are attracted by what they see.
By their eyes, exactly.
Go. So you are preventing your husband from falling into the trap of your house help. And by so doing,
Yes.
when you are not present, your husband should help himself. He should not engage the help. Is that it?
No, counselor,
So does he have the right not to agree?
Before I ask girl Bebano,
So,
let's say,
uh-huh.
my husband. In fact, girl no baba boy, but there are some things I wouldn't want it. So please help me. That is what I
There are
want.
some
And
things
yes, I
you wouldn't want the girl to do.
to do exactly.
So these are your standing orders.
But I would say,
These are your standing orders before the help comes.
yes, no, it's something I'm going to talk it over with my husband.
So your husband, so your
that is what
I agree.
we are going.
So your husband, like me, cannot instruct the house help to do anything for me.
Oh, you can. I'm not saying so, but I'm talking about food. My husband's food, my husband's aunties, and you might be my own private something. I wouldn't let them make.
So my issue is that your house help will be there, and I'll go and want my food to come and eat. Is there respect?
It's not respecting what we counselor. The food you are not going to eat. You are just eating it.
You people are wicked, though.
We are not.
You are selfish and wicked.
Not at all.
Because you have an interest that your husband will fall for the house help. So,
but how does the house help warming your husband's food make your husband's fall for your house help? The thing is that living under one roof, it's about falling, not warming the food.
But me in particular, personally, I wouldn't let air go close to that. The onion mama what I say, me money 7 people me money basic in your money, I will do it on my own.
Hello.
But if I'm not there,
Sister. So a woman came to me. She has replaced 5 blenders, 2 juice maker, and 2 microwave bars blown off. She has changed, by then she has changed 12 house help. And out of the 12 house help, she believed that 7 of them were witches. And I asked, why were they witches? And she said that they are witches because ever since they came, the blender, a shiwatobi, microwave, a soldier, and okay. And I need to the time I buy. So I was interested in the witch and wanted to know what the witchcraft issue is. I asked her, blender and say, first one then a buy. Or see that baby, and that's the ice cream man. House up me father come and only 2 blender in a blender the share. And I say, does it make the house help a bad person? I say yes. I say, between you and the house help, who is a witch? Not you. And I say, who is a witchcraft? And I explained to her who a witchcraft is. So when you have a house help, and anytime you want to blend, you put the thing inside, not showing her what to do, but just blend. She doesn't touch blender. She doesn't touch anything. She doesn't know whether we put a foil in a microwave bowl in a microwave or not. She doesn't know what is called a microwave bowl. She doesn't know what is plate. And she puts a foil that daddy has brought rice, warm it for me from papaya. And she put the papaya pack, which is a foil, and then the thing catch fire and blows the radiator of the microwave. Does it make her a witch? Or you are the wicked mother who have not taught her how to use the things in the house?
You are the wicked mother.
You are the wicked mother.
So you are the witch. How dare me see my house help sitting down and I walk to my kitchen, the kitchen, and warm my food because my wife has negotiated. Are you sick? With your because of your insecurity.
Really?
You are sick. No, you are the fact that you can come and have a discussion with me is me too kind. And I'm in person. Adwa didn't sabe ked.
I'll let her go. When I come, then she comes. Simple.
Hey,
are you okay?
I am very fine. Hey, counselor. Why are you saying that?
No, that you let your house help leave the house when you are traveling.
What is wrong with that? Is that news? It's not.
Then you mean that your husband cannot live with the house up in the house? Is that what you're saying?
I won't do that. If he can't warm his food and do basic things at like me or not, no, I'm not gonna let her sleep.
Then I think that the best thing is that I think that then when you are traveling, allow your husband to go to the mother's house.
For breast milk.
Charlie, let me tell you. Look, let me tell you why.
I don't want to accept my
wives. Let me tell you this: no man wants to live with a mother in the house, so don't act like a mother towards your husband. You cannot take care of any husband in this world. You are supposed to serve them, and when you let everybody learn how to serve your husband, you are respected as the wife because you are not a queen. But you can create a model of a queenship for you in a province, but by having people under you like Vasti. But if you want to tell me that the girls that I pay will be sitting down in the house and their responsibility is only for our children, and me, the father of the house, I will go and warm my food and come and eat because my wife doesn't want them to come closer to me, otherwise I'll have sex with them. My wife is the most stupid woman ever created by God.
Hey, easy.
Do you know the picture you are painting to my girls in the house? That
I'm one irresponsible man.
That the obey. So
the reason for doing that. No woman will just get up one day and say, I will do this.
So this is why the man has refused a house help, because this is the thinking of the wife.
Well, you don't need a house help in the house.
You want me to
one person will go old? No, you don't have to have that mentality. That one is very true, but my problem is my own problem is
one problem, just like the guy who just left. Or see, on to me standing Nyama yen she shared ye with you or one in the leader of the house by. So the house help was not coming to help the wife, but was coming to deal with her inefficiency or yale or mental disorder. To say sister or do you say or problem.
Oh, maybe we don't have any problem. She doesn't have a problem.
I'm not our problem. And the problem, instead somebody deal with the problem, we're creating solution or the okoboba. Say who took my house up now. Oh, banana number. You Fanuko going to Fanuko going to now say Berman no ma the house by and so no kasa no nye Berman ni na si from or say on nice is a real. Hey, that you will negotiate with me that I am traveling and I don't want the girl to touch your food, so warm your food and eat.
Before the house help comes, said these are some of the things I want us to do as married couple.
No, but you know you are lying. Are you aware you are lying that it's us? It's you. Your selfish game. It's not us.
Oh no.
You are not thinking about me.
Okay, Obido. Okay, what's the husband and Casanco were made the food, but when John wouldn't someone's nephew, no matter, now we knew.
Why no house help?
I
see the council like a mistake, or better still, She will go. When I come, then she comes.
What if you are still around? And all the three of you sleep under one roof?
My sister, I'm saying me give me house help. Sister, I'm saying me give me house help. Make you am wada.
For his food, and I make her say,
sister,
you may be what, but husband's personal things. I wouldn't let it.
Sister,
I would do it myself.
Sister, me say me person me give me house help. Make you am wada. Na go di. Am wada.
Hands down. Hands down.
That's it, hands down.
Beman di twa efel. Beman di twa ebu adi o. And let me tell you why, sir. Anytime you are quietly maltreating your house help, your husband loses interest in you, but you don't know.
That's very true.
So when you begin to tell me that you don't want the house help to get closer to me, I lose interest in you. So once you paint a picture to her to know that I am the monster in this house, I eat everything that is not covered. But that's what you're doing. That said that is sitting room, my man. Said that was sitting room, she would them. Said that BF is sitting room and son and water kitchen. Said that the dear man Namo. Said that the you know calling them and son of Piebra, Madame Munja Giniero. Munja Giniero, Namunya consider. Ade.
Counselor, what's the MBA walk with
I said,
no, Obido, my neck, I said you. I got from Obido. The work can I forget you took a major Bema, Obido Kumisro, Pegel.
Oh no, I ain't no fine, don't worry.
Oh no, but what I said,
beauty in Casa, honorable be one. Honorable no Casa, be one noise. Hey, this standing order here, how can I stand?
Yeah, counselor, and see, me, you know, my house help.
Okay.
Now say family and not related.
Okay, send and your house help and your family help.
Yeah, so not me, mommy.
So your own was not a help. You were needy. You were needy but brilliant child.
Yeah, but now say me if you yeah.
And we are needy.
Yeah, but just said
no, then you were a needy person. You are not a help.
Okay.
Okay. How did it go? You were. This is your family. There, you are in your trouble, sir. Uncle, you.
Yeah, me call no na woman no pemasem na me so na minimade wo. It's me na me dress of pemasem because of me yard, right? It's now say every baby or pray to ma me na me ba ko gate and come na. Go have the condition the na pay officer also. It's first one na me dress say admit. Me na me shum da ya na we na be to aso aso be na what to scam out na o se of the started from me here
na we ne yiri ni nua ana we be ma na chi abusua be na ofi we ne yiri no
eba sana meka
and say we ne yiri yango one come on so one come on
yeah why did
so one come on.
No, yes, I tell them you shakra, then ya para.
Now why did you say?
Now made me below like 15, 14.
Now menstruate.
Oh yeah.
We say no arrive put me go. Now Mary wedding 13. Mary wedding 13. Mohammed yiri or wine first on 13. Me baba no wedding 10 or menstruate. Me to say wa normal. Ko.
Nah, I think the mistake I'm not hearing and how to go on here. I still need but if you need to be
what is closed?
Yes, I think I'm in my file and say because school na me pia me invest. Then me chawa bon ti me banana na year na ide. Ma 7. Because then me they can never me send me for pia. Then me keep attempt say obey. Mami ni yede.
And now make attempt say or no better. Now who catch umami no.
It's not me feel so obey him be
Oba two mu ana.
Na me who say the one na niema koso ofie ho no na ofili wo.
Ofili say ni kunu nya wo bedi wo.
I don't your customer name say who is any phone him. Na me feel say obey but me who say why to wanya mo fit. Na was say me na me yede. Me bo me ho ba. Because na ye busianti na me pese me yewe na.
Na also na we ni gini kunu ho.
There be certain people na me ni obi anya hweda na me ni fa dem abuda.
Me just say there be say na person odi wi na we ni gini ho. That ni yefusu. Eti we send out film. Wo ja adwuma na.
There be na me focus school ti na me ene say because school am be fi ntem. So mo be say na me process me class.
As na onya hwe.
Be go higher for maintenance school my because me say yes, teacher no fi go be there. There's no way I miss that no fi. But say me pass and teacher and then mama say me for 7.
Oh, okay.
Shabon. But 6 on there by then they no 7.
Oh, okay.
But now an open I was saying na me then cook big it man say ya ma shada is mata. Ana me akakana. Now the mechanic say okay say remember mo promo mo ye week. So they be a war ban why your bossy no tia be man no yesi. Ti ogun fi ho adoye week doye we no opese oye ne me myself. Because I don't know man feel say I'm man enough, right? Because who ha you who ha the wow tia mo ko me ya ni. They be honest with drama but psychologically no opese expressing the ego.
Oda bema bia munye bema da ba bema le wa be kan kura bema bia nya yanka oni oba mpo be ye mpema gura obuo oba wo ma no ekoso oda se ade bia emma nim ne se e bia no kura ni nyame anim obema bia ne ye mpema gura ode ne sa akeka wo wrong place enya appropriate area. And now you are not even in that mood. You have to learn how to say it to him because a do Japan, a video for more than 10 years. My baby friend said, of a divorce. And me say dentia, or say either any bibiama or their channel, but ama ne be ma yo aba form ne ire ba ne office and or clean chi to kiss the wife and an yini piano say onu your wife no say that statement you made I didn't get it or say I am a wife not just say those who are kissed in the office are not a wife. And from that day, they lived close to 9 years without ever putting the lips on the lips of the wife. So many years, no kiss because of one statement. And she thinks now it's enough. He wants to walk out of the marriage. So I say that yes, there are wrong places people want to touch you. There are wrong places that people will want to kiss you. But there are times that you want to learn the protocol very well so you don't offend each other. It's not just the men. There are other women that we can offend them. I remember last year, a lady was offended because on she had and a DJ course of Brazil. Now say Bemana shine. And I didn't talk about them. So the statement the lady is making, I side with her beauty. And I would encourage her say, oh, more because sorry, and no beauty. And you have to one Pnema Palen Duda. And as I see a Congo Tiba, when you know you can see. Says the bar, this is the bar baby, Anna.
Oh, there is some for the Mawari. It's always a comment or house help.
Oh, okay. But Obre power. Obre power. Obre.
As I may worry.
No, Obre, a woman feel.
Oh, bread, but I am the better major.
Yeah, that's the say. You were named. Why would you answer one year bonnet? And Yanko Pon Shabba Mountain. That's rich wife. The lady's husband, good evening, my dear. The lady's husband is refusing a house help. He says that he will fall victim to be sleeping with a house help and doesn't want a male guy in the house because the twins are girls. And also, the lady too doesn't want the family of the man to come and help her because they are dramatic. But she's still insisting that she needs the help. What can be done for?
Yeah. That's that. This lady is not serious. Them man pay bill and I catch you say, before also, I can't control myself. Or I guess I'm not kind.
On your show.
Counselor, me experience with households is terrible.
Huh? Very
terrible. Maybe a man, maybe a marriage, like counselor, me, when you dash me the house of so also she's the best person in this world.
Oh, you're not okay.
Yeah. That's my first experience with my first household. Me won't have for and a minimum which
oh, so it's like this lady's story. And so Tia will part because no phone or pay herself you.
Oh, okay, don't tell me. That's like and me wo ye and check me sign him colane chief dinner was a pay household now and I went for this girl. Obi kwa na recommend no omo de ni fi hifa omo say ofi grassi onim shi ntimi I thought say grassi me dey na back not knowing that or ye to do girl wa back akra ba be shit to do unim me me koso wo it girl ya kone dia back I didn't know. I thought she was so naive into mystery mama fan. Just like spiritual aspect is another side. And look what they make. Let me go to the physical. And I was at the hospital and I needed a drug. Until I was here. So my husband left this girl and the twins in the house. And just about an hour, the policeman called me. Say, me were back at one, and I said yes. And I say, now why they shut a colon, so me house will be our ocean. And I say, met me ama, me kuno abba the family banana. As we speak, Colano, like we were staying around Medina. House of Nafa, Colano through Legon. What fun, God knows where Colano or Libema. And no way Jabaku fee, and I went through Baku. And now what time it's when you were going in the taxi, and I think, say, guest chest, then you might be my taxi driver and so say, Akolana or Kitana and it's when they got to, and those days, Martina through UPS, Echo Legon Junction, not a bush. It's no more times, barrier, or my barrier, that's in a stretch. So, do barrier, Nana, driver knows a policeman, now, and no policeman, one of catch and say, I could a kitab, baby, any blame I will carry, but the real boy and one say no, the baby is not safe. It's no almost I be sending myself. Yeah, Colana said, me madam call and the boyfriend, yeah, call ye, and I'm the son is now I found madam about the way. That was how come the police called me and I told my husband, I said, quickly, call me back. Me baby or the Acolano. Me Kunuchina, no cement for nice if you okay.
Oh, but do you think that she had an evil intention? Why you could dino? Why you could dino? And or person one year say, Tama ye dino. So you think it was a wrong? You think maybe we didn't give her a fair judgment?
You locked one in the room and took one away.
Okay. Oh, so you think she was kidnapping one to leave one?
I was like, this house of the woman. It's a Okoya maybe Okoya means mention. But me, my way to say, see, we your partner say, it's me. You what? Forget about bringing a third party somewhere. Because they all come there with motives for beyond intention. Some will come there because of he says he can't feel me baby. With the intention of a child cry. That's why there was this house of I had or to me, let's feel like I say best. There's nothing wrong with and me the way I am too. Even if you come to the school, the way I'm in the teachers, when you enter the school, you don't even know say teacher me and ahead. This is me make them more catch up because I'm very nice to everybody. House of Spy treat them like my own. I will laugh with this lady and everything. May rather them pay. The only thing I'll hear is my husband will come back and say the girl is crying. Hey, why were you with me and you were laughing and you see my husband is start crying? So this household issue here, I don't want to go into it plenty. But counselor, if I'm the lady, I will advise her say, Ombre libre, in Kolawe and Cheno Mweni, and let me tell you, I don't do anything. You say, I'll make me rack kitchen weekends, they'll do everything for you. Benyari, internet is just a matter of time. You will get out of it. But when say, oh, may pray me cover house or and one share you are going to learn it the hard way. That's like you will learn it the hard way. A crow mark that you can't even forget about it.
So you think a woman should focus and struggle to take care of the children with her postpartum depression because
and then there are schools on Mujin.
Also, you think she should take the children to school rather than getting help?
That is the best thing to do. That is the best thing to do. And then even counselor, a house up to my baby show. And then the other one the back of my institution be. You know, say at least a year school.
But if you any fear, mommy.
That's why now we live in a house we move and call out when the madams are not around.
None of your teachers be too young, be a mom and son of
that 18 now. You need to get a place. I wouldn't say a safe mouth. Counselor, near house of Babbe Sew, a Babbe Sew fear. I say, just say, one shaker, a people go to the extent of taking.
And how sir bet my Juku? How?
Oh, Gansla, how saying Gansla.
Yes, I'm in two way. How sir bet my Juku, but my Juku made himself.
That's the day in a house of many house of best series. Yeah, me right them, oh, me no, I know my status.
If you are here, the BB answer the Okuba.
Counselor.
I wasn't the reason. We could do by how she is right. Someone who were laughing before she entered her room.
It's not just
and they do that to get sympathy. She said, oh, say they have a way of doing it. Before you see communication, before you see the next day, before you see
so you will never want your husband to have a communication with your house help?
Oh, me what restrictions in you? They serve him food. Maybe your house up for best food. But me my bread. So if I have someone you are paying and then obey me up for one. Fine. And then I make catch as a message. Then it's not much who so fast one of them. The only thing is comes that if you need a piano, but for you to eat and keep, I think say any problems that it shouldn't be a problem. And nothing I will feel. But for you to be on a safer side, men fair be cry because maybe anyone bet near here to protect your marriage. You would think, say, see, I had a friend in Canada. The wife in the wife in the on the house of Nurse Ricardo. And so the wife in Chino, they are on the house of Snow, we are very close. Chatting now on phone. So you think you can protect them and you can't. Them are the only to be protecting. No, don't even go for one.
Now, Obade is me protecting her.
Oh, who's the man there? And I ask him, can you do that?
And if Cody be about body.
And
if Cody forbidden fruit.
Oh, dear, if
I do I do
it. It's a counselor. I didn't hear.
It's Mama Pani agree to give a house help.
Not at all.
Okay.
More agree because the man knows a work of family by me. It's why would don't agree.
Okay.
And the man is being wise. What kind of friend now he's trying to protect his marriage?
Okay.
Even these are the kind of men we want. What kind of friend
okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's about how house they are terrible. Me my father they are terrible.
Oh, that's the house of That's the undu baby. Ubia for 24. I think I will for 4.
24. That's a
little. Me that's a rich wife. Abna one day next.
Cecilia, what has
Nana say, Anna Cecilia. Yeah, Pong.
Asayo.
Cecilia, my many per house. Nicholas, your man on your day.
I'm sure they are here.
Young body, birthday near the NT, these kaka, only I already a fabula.
About what the lady said, when I was about a teenager, I was staying with my sister. I made one because now I'm now a market out ballet to cruise now yet. To be honest, right now thinking about it, I don't even know why I was there in the first place because it wasn't the only elder sister I had that had given birth at that time. But anyway, the husband was a good man, one happy. He's a quiet person. But you know, many of the best now, Adriana, yeah, now you go homework now. If you know what's but over 9, sir. And I think so now they need Jessica home pants or coin to one or bar. No kind of sick, I don't feel now I now pesa. But based on me also being a married woman and chose the wrong man to marry and be from a big family that has like so many women that have children and I have a child myself. Because I can say in my life, I always say everything has a good and a bad side. Before you would decide something, especially when you are in a monogamous relationship, which is you and your partner having kids and be married. So bringing someone else, you need to think about it because even you yourself, let's take the Pabakuno as one. You have to work to change yourself to be a better person all the time. You have to do this. It is a maybe to be safer. Se ukunu inuya oba ewo na obetimi abemoa wa
I think that's the mindset.
Oso pe drama. Ometwe ni nkwem no ma kan se enwa kwato abrechi
Okay.
akrantie
So
or the akrantie bin ye like soup. Oma akokan.
okay. And yes, the Emeka said if she knows the kind of woman she is, that's what I already said. They should take their time to find the most suitable person. That's what we use to agency. She must make sure, say, the agency would pay damages or they have it in their consulting firm or whatever it is. Say, any damage created by the person they will bring to your home will be paid for. And I mean damages that are also like emotional and non-emotional.
Like
as
damages
well.
like damage me a bit said that when your husband sleeps with the house help, the agency will compensate you with another. So the agency will compensate you with another woman who will not sleep with your husband. These are
No. The agency can compensate you with the amount of money that you have paid for that person.
So I pay my house help 1,800.
No. That emotional part is different. That is completely different. But my partner says, "Hey, no, physical cash, no big speak to you." So let's say the help has been there for 6 months. The amount of money that you've paid, I think that one of the main problems we have in Ghana is customer service, and this is like it's a broad topic. It's with everything at all.
And let me ask the reverse: if a house help from agency to come and your husband have sex with her and they enjoy themselves, who should be compensated?
I didn't get there, counselor. No, I'm make us say very important. Say you the woman, you know who you are and know your partner. If you can trust your man, like me, I trust my man. I trust say he will not do something like that. I trust him because if I don't trust him, there is no need for me to still be with him. So as long as I'm going to continue to be with him, I must trust him, and I do. This is me, and I make sure that I keep up to date to be sure that I can trust him. That's a house help. That's a man rules and regulations. Not things will be difficult. That's a infant say. I don't see any sense in that part. Like counselor said, any help part funny do it because emphasis any so who so said Uja Obanu Kwana said trust in her. Me, my godfather is an Italian man. He has had a house help who is a man, okay, for as long as he has been here in Ghana, and he has been in Ghana for almost 21 years. He has always had a male house helper. Not that he's a lustful person, but just because he doesn't want to deal with girls and their period and this and that. No. Until you need to know who the partner who so house helper. Woman, like Monty has a reason why into your house help. And you'll be now. Obey to me, woman in son answer. Seen a rich wife, a candidate was sashing. It's all doing to the end go to 24. We just so I say, it's here be a muy giant on son, but the person say, oh, make it sure say the partner didn't be bad. And yet, as soon as see a use now, because any bedroom wow hustle na idea, Adrena Sakakra. And he said, Ubenya, it was your need be out with me. I did and I said, oh, mommy, and I said, very money, mommy. I think that would be much safer if you don't have so much trust. And I want to say, because some people don't want strangers coming in their homes, but they need help.
Okay. Thank you.
That's all I can say about that.
I like the way you trust your husband. Keep trusting him, but be careful of your own friends. So
I don't have friends. I don't keep friends.
Okay, but I will encourage you to have 2 friends who can spy your husband for you to come and tell you what your husband is doing so that your heart will break. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Nana said, "Kasai, morning can do it. Yes, I will do Jana man." Nana said, eti yanko ye jama
does it mean say papa no ade bi obetime di ana sese
ade bia ne dem nana sɛ nukura baako nana sɛ nukura baako ɛwɔ sɛ yɛ ni twɛbɔ ne bia o yɛwɔ kɔte bɔne ba yɛ ni twɛbɔ ne
dabi o sɛnya twɛ no na yɛ hu asa ne yɛ yɛ hu nipa nanka enti nipa bi obɛbɛ bia
nana sɛ nukura ne sɛ ebe pii no sɛ nipa ne yɛhwɛ ne yɛdi nipa anka nipa bi ɛnyɛ obi ndi wɔn da yɛhwɛ twɛ no
honestly speaking I have no problem with so we be fa me na be man so motive ne sɛ isuro sɛ oba me isunti no and family and no that means we are not supposed to be have so much doubt because the men they didn't go feel cry now we go feel with so there and it's how about say there yeah oh yeah the moreover when I say me pay me yes me pay me because very soon yeah me you comfortable so become we want me space so me you comfortable so we want me space me you comfortable and then be I am me pay me my whole life if you have them if you know made my contract and also your doors be the only problem I'm all made no issues you know me and no kind of problem you work apart from that my father was good when you be a problem there no but why did you feel na to issue there but apart from no give me one problem or tell boy you help on farmer because there is no problem on country
and I that's so yeah bema na kasa problem bi ani nti o ma sise nya help na di be si e ba so na be di after all didi all painted with
no these are my ways
but I said
Kanta Pachome they do in Kasawa original swatch.
Yeah, good.
Hello, good evening.
Evening dear.
Me pacho, nye me kan say lady no help no o hia say on beye day. Because I believe that mostly no yen in mano ye nim edwuma na nipa na kasa no ba beye. Let me say me soya na pa. Me ami to me papa, me ami to me bia. But e ba na say yen paper windows yen twitwi tiles so ni zanyo mana. Me to me yen na every day. Enti ebia I would need someone who will come do it and go. Enti meka challenge ni say ni no beti asie saadia. Na no dey help no on bet na 24/7. Na mum no ebia every 3 days. Obeba no abeye fie ho nneoma na no ko. Eno nso so ewo ho. Enya saadia mane obe help. Because me help. Me meka say me obi a oba betina me so na me hwe because me akasa no me hwe me ho no one me hwe nkura no so ani fie tu be ma no so eka mo into me fa obi so enka ma no no ye me it is the said the kuni help me no so mpene ma ne kunu abusia ni ma enye mesre na say onpe obi a obeba be ye adwuma no 3 days on na ho anopa no ni kunu kwa adwuma na wa be siesie fie wa ye ni so ye na no ko boso me so a wachia nika patro media pesa me kan a secondly we off top Councilor Lucha we a small request for me patro pa we a public figure people ask them pa
no
nim say oh there be what's them
na pa na un chairman dey be see me
patro and then the first time I personally me say who ye like very frank. Yes, I followed you a while now, but me said me better say oh yeah live that.
Oh yeah, Monday to Friday. Your friend in School of Marriage and Relationship. Follow me, say see our son beya. Yeah, da. Why? You follow me
Okay,
on
I
Facebook
understand
for
what you're
YouTube.
trying to say.
YouTube.
Mostly, my sisters keep telling me, the counselor, they are Kasadodo. Please, I would advise everyone, take out the insults, take out the sharp speaking he does, and listen to the things he says. It helps. Nyamia from me 10 years, I've seen a lot, but I've learned a lot from this man. And I remember back when I was doing internship at college, he came to the office and said something. And I'm actually using it in my marriage now. So I thank you for that. And the last thing is that Councilor Michelle, also what I mean with me, but I just say you're free at it. But I have to chill with us.
What just a Bella Quano?
Yeah, being sponsored. Me person will be able to use for free advertisement.
That's it. Bella Quano, you see, Bella for a free ad. Munya careful now. That's it. Councilor Little.
If one Pachawakasa. If one,
there be
Casane and Quay.
Then I show you. Then I show you.
Oh, Councilor, once I will near Jinami. First of all, person make us suffer milady no say insults, no, but your insults in Naka and you quay.
Insult what? Then your chest and go for a demon. Mr. Or chest and go for a demon. Tamana, Minamidin go for the media be at them.
No, say,
no, I meant,
and I say,
oh, that mean the Atemba, Ujimi, and a cow say Ujimi.
No,
maybe the Atemba, Ujimi, and a cow. Say what you are where Jawa, you power, old vessel, Bequaman, Panawalo. I will come how I want it.
And that's true bullet. And me raw when it's one, I counsel one say, hey.
Oh, my name is one other you, and you won't hear.
And then the whole family counselor, the whole family, the Abiba council, the Abiba Cassanti, Mr. and every whole family. First of all, me say since 11 years of marriage, you know, they never for house help that. And I don't have any experience when it comes to those things. But lady, you know, from the story now, I believe 17 year you were saying said the husband is refusing to give her the help she needs.
No, the husband is helping her, but she wants a house help, and the husband says no. If he brings a female, he will use it. And when he brings a male, because they are twin girls, are girls.
To get a house help.
Yes.
Now, maybe the husband wants her to be the help. He asked her to stop Nejuma Meboa. Are you? Into one house help, no giant house. Or no house help into the shop amount so that you can get more time on your hand and do whatever you are supposed to do. Bema na drink kasi na wafano. Wafa drink kasi and you ubefa juma ebe take all time. No mami be a shop so that you can get more time on your hands to do things that you are supposed to do. Me personally, no. In my with my ex-husband, I remember one day we had a party for my mother-in-law, and the family came around. So after party, you know, the family met. I wasn't in the meeting. So my husband out in Obekache, we're going to bed. Obekache, me say family meeting, and one of the concerns is that baby and mommy and then papa age, they need someone to take care of them. They came up with a plan, say Mimi resigning from the Jumem. Na member share the papa and the mommy. Hey. In fact, I didn't talk. Yes. I didn't say anything. I just told him said they should give me 24 hours to think about it. To me, the following morning, and I'm a friend, my elder brother. The elder brother, my name is 5 and 6. And I'm a friend, I'm going to say, Boga.
Assembly and Crawford, the other to many means, and if I say yes, so now, Mammy will advise because my mother-in-law was very good to me. Obeying your mother-in-law, Sanka, didn't say a baby worry, but Naba. So my brother catch him said, yes, that's our name who comes out, it's our name.
Your mother-in-law was good, our name.
Go no him say we go to catch him say ni besi bia no otamechi enti egu enti me from me na brother say o mama ni omo nko I should just tell them say enye easy say we ba ko sua chemistry counselor say wa unim dada chemistry na egu a o me te say yi no na makosua chemistry almighty chemistry o catch them pass certificate number to them na me be help. I just told them, my elder brother said, me calculate the number of years I'm in the year Jumana. My slate is this amount. Monthly, on my mommy say, na me the best fee. Apart from monthly, near the Bamami, I'm the best fee, no. Apart from near the Bamami monthly, I'm the best fee, no. You better to America. If they can go by all these rules, say monthly, Mubama me say. And we have me payment, near me the best fee, and so beba, and then my slate at the end of years I'm spending was a Jumemona maybe China. This is the amount I'm looking for. So let's say for slate I'm taking 4 billion for maybe a monthly payment for myself. Now I'm taking 2,000. Then for the house, I'm the best of papa. Now I'm taking another 2,000. I'm canning in our home, no more farm. I'm so busy in Jamaica, Sadia. I am willing to do it. Me catch almost up. I said, no, almost on back or you know, my reply. Said, then I reply, never bad the Anyanko from Kwani. Into Obani, they may catch them, them and our funny one now. Or no, no, ye help no. Until ye pay a Jumana man or no. It's the end of the minute. She should just look for someone to help her at the shop so she can get more time and come and do things in her house. And yes, idea. Warija. Now, a member no more fire one no more now. The way I see a fire one. Thank you very much.
One aka. Yapon.
Anna Pacho Akasa.
All I will buy no noise for the change. So when you're freedom, you're not picking up.
I'll do myself no one.
Yes. So I bet you are
this issue of house help, we see me panel. I can say Ghana for before in grasses and I am a outside problem. Now, me can grasses someone. And your grassing in you be our tibet be a light in your home, be a telephone in your home, maybe a car who better can soon 6 miles away, maybe achieving your home. That is not a good villager. Villager will be Otiakra, Kumase, Sunyane, Takrade, Tamale. Our war access to mediums also with information and so deny access to information to understand the world around us. I'm sorry to make answer. Yeah, and I'm Mikubeti, Memana Bano, why you fear, and say, Runide, Meire, Nemeba, and I'm any Miankasa, and Usiano at the Baye. Yeah, she and you so Obia nuclear family. And I stand there, it's a problem we all know. Yeah, you share answer, and we have become a generation of throwing things away when there's something wrong with it. Yeah, you share your standard family no fast one at the Maya. And Yamushi, Yakofa of Lydia. Now the Yakofa be or Mona Yakofa dear. Say, you will know, say, Abrofono are reversing. They are now coming out with social programs. Max in for example, Sweden, our government, our ruling policy, I will be your grandpa and grandma some allowance every month to be at homes with married couples. And they didn't just sit down. They sat down and they did a research. No, who said, individualistic lifestyle, it puts strains on both of them, especially the women. Now, who said, grandpas and grandmoms, and now if you are newly wedded couples who benefit our women society in and Palano is here at the free of home. Almost so any Palano air show moment now it relieve the couples from a lot of stress. Police now a extended family now no say and fast was you are bringing it back. Councillor Mr. way. I chanced on a research at HSF for the past since 1970. Yeah. And my energy call from ABC 2025. Like every year from 1970, but my energy globally is not going up. It's rather going down. And my question was, at a time when they are highly educated, they have their own money, they have their careers, why should their happiness go down? And how did they know, say, my happiness call from since 1970? They have tracked the rate of antidepressant drugs. Good. Meaning, since 1970, you were the second wave of feminism, and taking more depressant drugs. Yes. And then when you flip the coin, you see, women are social beings more than men. They live better, they do well in among more other women. In first, say we you they have a group of other women. They help themselves. They have some people to talk to, share other things in the same neighborhood and sometimes in the same house. They say, yeah, Councillor, are there even the men and the women in this relationship are not noticing the same. The modern woman, now when they are ready for men, they are looking for a female, a man who walk all the female characteristics to be in the house, to play the role of a man and attitude for man in your and then when they want the man to behave like a man, you behave like a man, it will never work. The men will 99.9% behave like a man, live like a man. But the modern woman is looking for a man. But most of the time, you play the role. The young for my be also come one abrabum, the mammy, no. They want the men, current modern men, to play that role. Intermediate, yeah, point to mutual myself. So, also house helper, and yeah, she will be seen. No crucifixion of Busium, Mushim, ye are big men, you be a Obetimo Atana. Problems of a man will be minimal because the country will be better problem. I'm lying to you. And that is the perception. You pay a price for it. There's nothing in this world that you don't pay a price for. Everything. It is a individualistic lifestyle. Maybe couldn't remember our price of which year. So the Bushia for bar, our price of which year. Or for Bushia even in it now. Price of which year been said certain level of privacy, you will not get it. But and also so sometimes it helps to cure this depression and then Ghana phobia as I see a depression won't come up in a individualistic lifestyle now you living on. And also the woman was not created to work too much of outside. Let me repeat, the woman was not a politically incorrect statement, but I would say the woman was naturally not created to work too much from the outside. That alone
put stress on her. And the man was not naturally created to work too much from the home. And today, it has, I hear the upside down. Intermediate says, yeah, a solution to some of these things are, yeah, you should extend the family system, no? Or near woman, free home.
That's it.
Because I'm not for now, you original, nuclear family, no, they are returning to that system. So they can say, we're ready to Sweden.
It's been a long thing. The extended family is the best, and they are going back for it, and we are running away from it with the type of building. The type of building. I think that the whole problem is because we've taught the compound house mentality. Because your younger sister will come and serve you, and it doesn't bring problem like where we want to live on our own and so on. So you are right, but we are right. We are going to treat a certain topic on the duties of a man who is a husband and the duties of a wife, a woman who is a wife. We'll bring that topic up, and it will give us a lot of lessons to be learned. So 33, thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you.
30 seconds.
30 seconds.
Yes, so I need to Montezero schools, so correct. If you do critical analysis, that crèche is most of the time is the owner of that.
It's just that we want a place to keep our children, not because
don't send your children to school.
We just want a place to keep our children. That's why we take them to the crèche.
Don't send your children to school. Don't send report. It's very dangerous.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Mr.
Medasi. Ladies and gentlemen, Honorable Yafran, tomorrow is her birthday. We are celebrating her very well tomorrow. Tomorrow is her birthday. So happy birthday to Honorable Yafran in advance. And her party is coming on. Please get a code for the dressing. Call me now on 0277609644 for the party. We are doing some party for her, a very good one. And then we'll celebrate her. She's been good to us. She happens to be the president of my foundation, the CL Foundation in the United States of America. Very, very helpful. Very, very helpful. Honorable, happy birthday in advance. We hope that tomorrow morning we'll meet you well. We'll find you well. We'll bring you well. May God continue to protect you. We are making a noise today so that you will be able to live tomorrow. So happy birthday. Happy birthday to you in advance. And I said earlier on, if you're having any monetary cash you want to give to her as a gift, call her on send the money to her on 0546 279 344 0546 279 344. SNM, thank you for coming. And I have Sheila, thank you for being here. And your messages are clear and okay. Please follow me on TikTok, Counselor_Lutrot, and follow me on Facebook, Counselor Lutrot, Instagram, Counselor Lutrot, and X, Counselor Lutrot or Lutrot Africa. It's been lovely having you sharing with me all these profound truths. But remember, if house self is what will keep your mind going, please find a way, talk to the rich people, and they should be able to give you something that you can use to soothe your soul. Don't throw in the towel until you seek for counseling on 0277 609 644 0277 609 644. Take care of yourself. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to you. Abna, thank you for being here. Thank you for being here. Today you stayed with me till the end. Congratulations. Thank you for being here, Abna. Honorable, thank you for coming. If you are made as a sell by Rich Wife, thank you. Cecilia, is that the name? Thank you very much.
Lady Fish is also hello, Honorable, picking the airport.
Mate, Lady Victory, or the Mutantuma. Hey, Lady Victory.
I'm picking up.
Oh, Lady Victory, Mammy so, Kafra. What's my honorable birthday?
I can take a hello, everyone. Hello. I just wanted to come and say hi. Honorable, say many birthday. Happy birthday. Thank you. Now, so for my minister, and now I'm bound.
Oh, by the network, I saw it for now.
Oh, I catch up with the moon free and poor, that's what I'm on for. Or the time say, how about reply? Counselor, we must have a chair. I did you a happy swear.
Or say, I dare you.
I did swear. Just for a second. I just received
you just received your ginger honey. Congratulations. Mumbo Simon. Feel good. Yeah, that's it. Oh, Lady B, thank you for the support. Lady B, dear pa, Ohio phone na mo to ginger no, mo MSP no so emana ye fa na mi shira. Remember why I say you, menko G injection, menko we painkiller. Order for MSP 30. MSP 30 is the H for this time. Or baby, I hear me. The battle frame is here at me 0277 609 644. Ginger now pair. Frame 0277 609 644. And now send WhatsApp to see her for 862-271-3958. 862-571-3950. And now 862-215-2007. 862-215-2007. Mampon says here management. Hey, what time MSP so account? Hey, get here, guy. Hey, what time MSP? Happy birthday to you. Oh, big birthday dance here. I like it. I like that you're taking the two. Thank you so much for your support.
Maybe tell my madam and I hope so. I know.
No, she will come back and say thank you to you. MSP, don't joke. MSP, no, MSP. It's doing magic. MSP.
Thank you.
Charlie Adasi, thank you so much. You wish you how much you watch it. I watch you about how much you know. I be the Biaga. Me the money answer Monday. You wish you and say me call. Hey, and they said me cool. No say many back home so good night. Sheila, thank you for coming. Happy birthday once again to you. Yeah, Sheila says happy birthday to her. Happy birthday, Honorable Yahya Frank. Tomorrow we'll celebrate the birthday very well. But remember the donations are taken on 0546 279 344. Obian Sunday She. Obian Sunday She. Obian Sunday She. Obian Sunday She. Boy, the crowd Sunday. I'm not made us say, you may share or china. Medemina Sheila. Good night.
Yare yes. Ubenya one fi yare. Yamfa yare nsu nya nipa. Sichire yare ni no. Sickness can determine the last straw of your life. Ladies and gentlemen, friends and loved ones, supporters of our foundation, the CL Foundation for Health, Diabetes and Asthma and Cerebral Palsy. We are knocking at your doors, knocking at your pockets, knocking at your emotions. Support me and my team to support people living with diabetes, asthma, and cerebral palsy. Your donations are welcome on 862-215-2007. Your Zelle 862-215-2007. MTN Ghana numbers 055-000-5077. 055-000-5077. It is the MTN number. CL Foundation for Health and Support. Help us with the diabetes equipment, glucometers, wheelchairs, old clothing, new clothing, financial support, and let's give it to the needy. Thank you for your support.